Hey, good afternoon. Wow. It's been a long day for me. I dearly apologize. But good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Blake Blevins, and welcome to the second ever broadcast of The Reaction. It's been a long time coming. I know we did. I did a little bit of a test broadcast. For the first NFL kick. For the NFL kickoff game between the Cowboys and the Philadelphia Eagles. Didn't go so well for the Eagles there, but hey, we are back and once again with the reaction, and this time I have skin in the game because, ladies and gentlemen, I am a Pittsburgh Steelers fan. I have my terrible towel ready to go. As right now, currently on Amazon Prime. Right now, we see the Steelers rolling out onto the field, getting ready. They're currently 4-1 right now. The 2-0 away right now, as they are in Cincinnati at Paycor Stadium to take on the 2-4 Cincinnati Bengals. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for watching tonight's broadcast. This is the reaction. This is gonna be like a live watch along live watch along. So if you guys want to join me and just have like the game on in the background while you listen to me ramble for three or so hours, that would be greatly appreciated. Once again, thank you guys for watching. It should be hopefully for me, it should be a fantastic game because right now, currently, the Steelers are favored by 5.5 points. I believe the over under tonight is 44. But mainly tonight, the big thing is which quarterback is going to use IcyHot first. Because we have 41-year-old Aaron Rodgers leading the Pittsburgh Steelers taking on 40-year-old Joe Flacco. Now, Flacco's making his 25th start against the Pittsburgh Steelers. That includes the playoffs, and I believe the stat just flashed up on Amazon Prime that he's had the most starts against the Pittsburgh Steelers since the 1950s. Now, Aaron Rodgers, he has a storyline coming in tonight because right now, Aaron Rodgers is at 63,973 passing yards. And I believe, let me do a little bit of quick math for you here. And Aaron Rodgers needs 115 passing yards to pass Steelers legend Ben Roethlisberger to pass him for fifth all-time in passing yards. So we should see how that goes tonight. Should be a great night for the Steelers offense tonight. Because the big storyline coming into tonight's game is Bengals defensive edge Trey Hendrickson is actually out for tonight's game. Expect I believe Jalen Warren and Kenneth Gainwell to do well in the run as well. Plus also the secondary for the Bengals is awful as well. So do expect a bit more better passing attack with DK Metcalf, Pat Freiermuth, and Darnell Washington down in the field. So hopefully we should see how that's going. But right now, looks like Amazon Prime's kicking off with their Prime stories right now. So we should see how that goes. But once again, thank you guys so much for watching tonight. Really do appreciate it. Let me just make sure I got everything up and make sure we are sharing tonight's show. Let's see what we got in our audience tonight. First time checking comments tonight. All right, got that up as well. Let's see. Go ahead and share the show. There we go. Alrighty, let's see who's right now. I believe on Hard Rock Bet, it's Pittsburgh's currently favored by 5.5 right now. Over on this 44.5. Let's see what we got. I believe according to ESPN Analytics, the top team right now is the Pittsburgh Steelers at like 64% right now. Bengals is at 35%. But yeah, but of course this is AFC North football. It's always chaos. They always like to eat each other alive. So we should see how tonight's game goes. Yeah, so tonight's so Aaron Rodgers, I believe he's currently the second leading AFC passer right now with I believe he has a 100.5 passer rating right now with 10 touchdowns, 3 interceptions. So that's phenomenal coming from the AFC North as well. As we see the Bengals run out of the tunnel with their all white uniforms tonight with the all white helmets and the all white jerseys. Those look phenomenal jerseys tonight. But the Pittsburgh Steelers rocking their black and gold jerseys tonight. They look phenomenal. as we see Al Michaels and Kirk Herbstreit in the booth tonight. Now, of course, tonight. So let's see. Going over season leaders so far for the Steelers and the Bengals. So far, Aaron Rodgers is the leading passer. Obviously, 1,021 passing yards, 10 touchdowns, 3 interceptions on 95 of 138 passes. Jalen Warren's the leading rusher right now for the Steelers with 54 carries and 184 yards. DK Metcalf has 19 receptions, 356 yards, and 4 touchdowns. Leading sack guy for the Steelers is surprisingly not T.J. Watt, but it's actually Nick Herbig with 4.5 sacks. Patrick Queen is the leading tackle for the Steelers. For the Bengals, though, their leading passer should have been Joe Burrow, but unfortunately after a few bad starts with Jake Browning going, I believe he went 2-3. He got benched for Joe Flacco. So, but still, Jake Brown's still the leading passer with 757 yards with 6 touchdowns, 8 interceptions. Excuse me, tonight. Leading rusher for the Bengals is Chase Brown with 202 rushing yards with 74 carries and a touchdown. Jamar Chase has 42 receptions with 468 yards and 4 touchdowns. The leading sack guy is unfortunately Trey Henderson, who is out tonight, and the leading tackler is Knight Jr. All right, and looks like we're gonna have our first looks like we're gonna go to commercial break before tonight's kickoff. Should be a phenomenal night tonight. I got my terrible towel here waving and go. But for the sake of professionalism, I should put it away unless necessary. Yeah, so let's see. Let me go ahead and put my stats up on my laptop here. All right, and how's everyone doing tonight in the comments? Looks like we got Mary Smith watching us right now. Thank you so much, Mary. I just want to see how's everyone doing tonight. What's everyone been snacking on tonight? What's their go-to snacks right now? We gotta get everyone's stats up. Alrighty, Steelers. Let's get up the Cincinnati. Unfortunately, it's not baseball season, so I need to put up the Bengals. All right. Let's see. So, and looks like on ESPN's Pick'em, I believe 88% of fans also picked the Steelers as well. 12% picked the Bengals on the ESPN's Pick'em games. So we didn't. So my dad and I are part of this Pick'em league, like pick against the spread league in with Lenny's friends. Unfortunately, I did not pick the Steelers tonight. I kind of have a thing against the Steelers against AFC North teams. So because it happened last week with against the Browns. So because I told my dad multiple times, do not go with we're not going with this game for the spread. But guess what? They still got the spread anyway, and my dad still bet them. So congrats to you, Dad. All right, let's see. Yeah, so not only with I'm going to see pull up right here. So, but also out for the Steelers tonight is as wide receiver Calvin Austin and safety Miles Killebrew. Also out for the Bengals is Mike Gesicki, the tight end, and Tanner Hudson, also another tight end for the Bengals. And also, as mentioned, Trey Henderson is out as well. All right, let's see. We got a Head and Shoulders ad going on with Steelers grade Troy Polamalu on screen right now. And so once again, the big storyline coming into the two big storylines coming out into this is Aaron Rodgers needs 115 passing yards to pass Ben Roethlisberger for 5th all-time in career passing yards. Let's see what he's at right now with current NFL passer stats right now. Let's see what he's got right now. Yeah, so currently right now, I believe, so right now leading pass right now is Matthew Stafford with 1,684 passing yards. Dak Prescott with 1,617. Sam Darnold 541. So still not the highest passer right now, but I believe he has like a 100.5 passer rating right now. And let's see, Joe Flacco though. Unfortunately though, he currently has a 67 67.0 passer rating right now compared to Aaron Rodgers 100.5. We shall see how tonight's game because it's any given Thursday, I guess, with Thursday Night Football. And right now, the intro for tonight's game is showing the best of the Browns players and the best of the Steelers players. All right, let's see what we got tonight. Let's see who won the kickoff. We're at Paycor Stadium. All right. Let's see what we got. Andrew Wentworth controlling the jungle tonight. The Amazon Prime commentator, former Bengal and former Ram, won the Super Bowl with the LA Rams as well. Let's see, and Kaylee Hartung is interviewing Joe Flacco right now, and we got a kid in the back that says, "All I want for my first game is an autograph." So Joe, I hope you sign that sign behind that kid as well. And so let's see. So Joe Flacco's 11-13 with the against the Steelers when he starts the games. Let's see. Unfortunately, he won't tie again, but maybe one game behind as well. Once again, Steelers are 4-1. They are 2-0 away. Cincinnati Bengals are 2-4 currently and are 1-1 at home at Paycor Stadium. As you see on screen, Andrew Whitworth, the commentator for Amazon Prime, is leading the jungle as the flames going off behind him. As we should start tonight's game. All right, let me go and see if ESPN's working now. We have Mike Tomlin on the sideline for the Steelers, Zach Taylor for the Bengals as well. Let's go ahead and get this cracked open again. It looks like the Bengals offense is on the bench right now. It looks like Aaron Rodgers has his helmet on, so it looks yes indeed. So it looks like the Bengals won the coin toss, and it looks like they have deferred to the second half. So Evan McPherson's kicking off, and the game is underway as the Steelers return the ball back to the 25 to the 30, and looks like we got number 85 returning the ball back for the Steelers. As we see Aaron Rodgers running out there onto the field. He's 41 years old, oldest player in NFL, and currently has the fourth most passing touchdowns in NFL history, as this is his 247th start. And it looks like we have Williams of the Steelers returning it back for 29 yards. As here we go, it's 1st and 10 at the Pittsburgh 31-yard line with 14:55 remaining in the first quarter. Rodgers looks like in gun formation, looks around. Passes the ball to Jalen Warren. Looks like picks up 4 yards there. Looks like it's going to be 2nd and 6 for the Steelers on their first play of the game. Looks like Aaron's commentating there. Looks like Aaron Rodgers commentating plays. The Bengals uniforms look phenomenal tonight. 2nd and 6 for the Steelers. 20 seconds left on the play clock. Looks like Rodgers calling audible there for the lineman. Here we go. Takes the ball, snaps it, passes it to Freiermuth, and looks like it'll be a 3rd down and 1, but we have laundry on the field, and it's a false start on the Steelers. It looks like the penalty's on Jonnu Smith. 5-yard penalty, replay 2nd down. Let's see the replay here. Yep, just a little flinch is all. That's all I get. So it looks like it's going to be 2nd and 11 now with 14 minutes left to go in the first quarter. Back to the Pittsburgh 30-yard line. Rodgers once again snaps, looks down the field, and just quickly, wow. And just throws the ball right into the ground, but it was past the line of scrimmage, though, so it's 3rd down and 11 for the Steelers. All right, let's see what we have here for 3rd down and 11 on the Pittsburgh 30-yard line as Joe Flacco is waiting on the bench. Possibly this might be a 3rd and out for the Steelers' first drive of the night. We got 7 seconds left to go on the play clock. We got 5, 4, 3. Rodgers raises the snap. Snap is away. Rodgers looking downfield. Rodgers deep pass to Metcalf, and that's a first down as Metcalf went out of bounds. Let's see the official marking, but it looks like it was near the 30, like Cincinnati 30-yard line, I believe. Let's get the official marking here in a bit. Once again, great pass to get out of that third and out situation there. Yep, and it looks like it's going to be like around I believe the Cincinnati 32-yard line, I believe. Let's go and I'm trying to see the official ruling on ESPN. But once again, repping Metcalf tonight as well. We got first and 10. Looks like it's at the Cincinnati 31-yard line. It looks like there was 2 seconds left on the play clock as Warren runs the ball. Looks like that's going to be a 2nd and 5 for him. He got tackled. Looks like he got tackled by Bengals. Let's see what we got here. Also, looks like it's going to be a 7-yard run, so looks like it's going to be 2nd and 3 at the Cincinnati 24-yard line, and he was tackled by Knight and Battle of the Bengals. All right, looks like we got the play ready to go. Let's see what they go for here on 2nd and 3. Rodgers underneath the center. Looks like we might have another run here, possibly. Washington motions. Rodgers tosses the ball to Warren, and it is an easy first down. Looks like it'll be at the Bengals 14-yard line for them. Yeah, so and it looks like they're Amazon Prime's highlighting the right side, the right offensive line for them as well. Good toss by Aaron Rodgers. What we got? So let's see. It looks like it's going to be at the Cincinnati 14-yard line, and that's their first red zone drive of the night. Jalen Warren 2 rushes for 17 yards so far tonight. Fantastic job by him. Looks like Rodgers once again underneath center. Once again tosses the ball to Jalen Warren, but not as much this time. Looks like it's only just going to be 4 yards there. So it looks like it's going to be 2nd and 6 for the Steelers. We got 11:30 left to go in the first quarter. See what we got. So once again, Rodgers tosses the ball to Warren. 4-yard run. So 2nd and 6 at the Cincinnati 10-yard line. Got tackled by Hill of the Bengals. Dude, Donnell Washington is an absolute unit for the Steelers. I know like a lot of coaches have been saying that Washington should be a lineman when he starts getting old, and Rodgers passes it to Connor Hayward, but it was just out of his hands. It was 3rd down and 6. That could have been a great play for. Dang it! Yeah, it was there. But it looks like you gotta catch the ball, bud. Come on, it's just gotta get better hand placement than that. But all right, let's see. 3rd down 6, still at the 10-yard line. So still play after go. Looks like I got 5 seconds left to go here on the play clock. Looks like it's a shotgun formation. Rodgers looks, scrambles a little bit. Scramble. The passes, touchdown, Johnny Smith. Oh, let's go. All right, first touchdown of the night goes to the Pittsburgh Steelers. And let's see, this is nice. Let's see, that is, they pull up the stats for Johnny Smith. That's his, Johnny Smith. That's his 2nd touchdown of the season. 10:51 left to go here in the first quarter as the MVP of the Steelers, Chris Boswell, makes the extra point. Oh, geez, I realized I need to change the quarter. My bad there. So once again, first touchdown of the night. Rodgers passes it to tight end Jonnu Smith for his 2nd touchdown of the season and Rodgers' 11th touchdown of the season. Let's go into the box score right now. Let's see. Magic number we need tonight for Aaron Rodgers is 115 yards. He's currently at 53 yards. He needs 115 yards tonight to pass Ben Roethlisberger for the all-time for fifth place all-time in rushing and in passing yards for the Blake Blevins. Take two. So Aaron Rodgers needs 115 yards to pass Ben Roethlisberger on fifth all-time in the NFL passing yards in all-time career passing yards, and looks like he should be getting there tonight. But we shall see how the Cincinnati defense holds up against the Steelers tonight, and we should see how the Steelers defense handles Joe Flacco and the Cincinnati Bengals offense. But despite having Jake Browning and Joe Flacco, Jamar Chase and T Higgins are probably, if they didn't have those two back quarterbacks, they probably would be like number one, the best 1-2 wide receiver combo in the NFL. So, but you always have to be careful about that. So we'll see how that goes tonight. So let's see. Warren 3 carries for 21 yards. DK Metcalf 1 reception for 39 yards. Jonathan Smith one reception for 10 yards and 1 touchdown. Jalen Warren 1 reception for 4 yards. All right, let's see how we do tonight. So let's see. So Jordan Bell had the most tackles, 2 tackles, and then 6 other Bengals had 1 tackle tonight. And let's see, Keyshawn Williams ran for 28 yards on the Steelers' first kick return of the night, and Chris Boswell's 1 for 1 on extra points tonight. And thank you to whoever wrote Go Steelers. I believe that's you, Dad. Thank you, Dad, for supporting me tonight. And so once again, guys, thank you so much for watching. If you guys know anyone that wants to support the 904 Now or the reaction or any of our shows, I have my email up there, blake904now@gmail.com. All right, let's see what the Bengals do right now. We have Chris Boswell about to kick it off for the Steelers. Once again, the phenomenal uniforms tonight for the Bengals, the all white unis. All right, and we have a return. Looks like it's gonna be an okay return. Looks like it's around the 27-yard line for the Bengals. As we have Joe Flacco. So this is his 25th start versus the Steelers, including the postseason. All of them against Coach Mike Tomlin, and of course he was the Super Bowl 40. I believe it's 48 MVP. Again, the blackout Super Bowl. But yeah, so all right, looks like it's at the Cincinnati 27-yard line, 1st and 10 with 10:45 left to go in the first quarter. Looks like it'll be in gun formation. Looks like Chase Brown's going to run it, and looks like it's only going to be for 2 yards. So it looks like it's going to be 2nd down and 8 for the Bengals. And it looks like it was Cam Hayward that made the stop for against Chase Brown. Yep, so let's see. So we got 2nd and 8 at Cincinnati 29-yard line. Bengals run games, it looks like so last year they averaged 92.6 yards per game, which was 30th in all of NFL last year, and they currently right now averaging worse at 56 yards per game as we have a sack. Baby. Looks like it's Keanu Benton for the Steelers, and looks like TJ Watt assists him there, so it looks like it's going to be half tackles, but doesn't matter. It is a sack against Joe Flacco, and that means it's 3rd down and 14 at the Cincinnati 23-yard line. It looks like Ben's the only one that got the official sack there. So Keanu Benton is the only one that got the sack, but it doesn't matter. 3rd and 14. Looks like Flacco looks downfield and passes it to T Higgins at the Cincinnati 40-yard line. So that sack is negated for the 1st down. Oh well. You can't always get what you want. All right, let's see. And looks like he got. Let's see. So he got Teagan's 18-yard play at Cincinnati 41-yard line, tackled by Steelers Thornhill. All right, it's 1st and 10 with 8:53 left to go in the first quarter. Rodgers wants. Flacco once again hands it off to Chase Brown. Looks like it's going to be a 4-yard game. It's going to be 2nd down and 6, and tackled by Deshaun Elliott. And actually had 12 tackles against the Cleveland Browns last weekend. As it now flashes stats up for Chase Brown, 74 rushes, 202 yards, averages 2.7 yards per attempt with 1 touchdown. Once again, 2nd and 6 at the 45-yard line. Flacco looks, once again, tries to go for T. Higgins, but it is too far deep and incomplete. Joey Porter covering T. Higgins there as well. And once again, it is a 3rd down with 8:11 left to go in the first quarter. As it show the Steelers defensive coordinator Terrell Austin. Once again, let's see how well this defense does, and it looks like it's probably going to be a pass against. So we'll see how the cornerbacks and safeties deal with this. Let's see, 3rd down and 6. Flacco looks, makes a short pass, but it doesn't matter. Jamar Chase only gets 2 yards on the play, resulting in a 4th down and 4. Looks like it's going to be at the Cincinnati 47 or 48-yard line. But 4th down for the Bengals. Great stop by my Steelers. Once again, a great tackle once again by Thornhill. Yep, so 4th down, 4. Balls placed at the Cincinnati 47-yard line. And looks like we have Cincinnati punting. We'll see how well this punt goes, and the kick and the ball's up. And here we go. Boop. Looks like it's dropped down at the Pittsburgh 17-yard line, and we got a lot of people. And I was concerned a little bit that we almost fumbled the ball because of how many Bengals players were on top of us. But it looks like we do have the ball. So once again, it'll be 1st down and 10. Looks like it'll be at the Pittsburgh 17-yard line. Ooh. I'm gonna get myself a little drip go body armor. All right, so that was a 10-yard return for Williams for the Steelers, and so it'll be 1st and 10 at the Pittsburgh 26-yard line. So we'll see how this 2nd drive of the night goes for the Steelers. So we'll see how that goes. Let's go back here to the box score real quick. So Joe Flacco went 2 for 3 on the first drive, 20 yards, was sacked once for a loss of 6. Chase Brown had 2 carries for 6 yards. T. Higgins had 1 reception for 18 yards. Jamar Chase, 1 reception for 2 yards. And then for the Steelers, leading tackler there was Juan Thornhill with Keanu Benton getting the sack. So we did have a little bit of a change there. So looks like we're all good there. And Keyshawn Williams, our kick returner, is also our punt return tonight. And he made 1 return for 10 yards. All right. Let's see. So we're still on commercial break right now. We shall see how the 2nd drive goes for the Pittsburgh Steelers. All right. Let's see. So far for the Steelers right now. So surprisingly, so for the Steelers right now, they're currently 38. They currently at like 38% conversion rate when it comes to 3rd downs. So far they had coming into this game, they had 22 conversions out of 57 attempts. For the opponents, they had their opponents had 29 conversions out of 72 attempts for like a 40.3% conversion. See how that goes. All right, let's see. Red zone percentage for the Steelers, they're at 71.4%. They had 10 touchdowns whenever they entered the red zone 14 times. As looks like we are now back out of commercial break, as Amazon Prime is advertising their NBA games coming up as well. So rest in peace, NBA on TNT. But at least thankfully the Inside the NBA guys are still coming to ESPN now, so that's great. All right, Aaron Rodgers called to play. Let's see what we got. It's once again Pittsburgh ball at the Pittsburgh 26-yard line. First and 10, 7:25 left to go in the first quarter. All right, here we go. Let's see, and it just simple pass it and simple handoff to Jalen Warren once again, and he gets the first down. Looks like it'll be at the 39-yard line for the Steelers. All right, let's see what we got here. It looks like they were replaying the DK Metcalf reception from earlier in the first drive tonight. Once again, first looks like it's first down and 10 at the Steelers 38-yard line, and a quick pass to DK Metcalf. Looks like it's going to be second and 5 for a 5-yard gain for DK Metcalf. Looks like it's going to be second and 5 for the Steelers. All right, let's see. Sorry, correction, second and 4. Metcalf has been performing phenomenally for the Steelers so far. Honestly, I think he's better than George Pickens. Main concern though for me is how long is that production's going to last for Metcalf. But he's performing well right now, so hopefully it leads us to a Super Bowl. But looks like we got 5 seconds left to go here on the play clock. Looks like we got Miller motioning for the Steelers. Looks like whoa. Attempted flea flicker for the Steelers. Looks like it failed. Rodgers just throws the ball at the ground at the line of scrimmage, so no intentional grounding there, which brings up third and 4 with 6:11 to go for the Steelers, and we have the mustache of pain, the Steelers offensive coordinator, Arthur Smith. All right, we'll see how this goes for third and 4. It'll be at the Pittsburgh 44-yard line. All right, here we go. Rodgers looks, tries to pass, and doesn't get to Johnny Smith. Overthrows it. 4th down. Steelers are going to punt. Oh well. Yeah, it was a great lane by Jonnu. Got open. Just Aaron Rodgers just overthrew the ball. So fortunately, 4th down and 3 for the Steelers. Once again, we're gonna have back-to-back punts on both drives, on 2 drives so far. All right, let's see how this punt goes. Punt is up in the air, and fair caught at the, looks like it's going to be at the 17-yard line. I wonder who, and we saw Aaron Rodgers yelling at Jalen Warren there, so let's just hope that chemistry doesn't fade too much. So 5:58 left to go in the first quarter. So that punt was good for 39 yards. And it was as a fair catch by Jones of the Bengals. All right, let's see. See how we're doing on YouTube tonight. Don't have that up. Dang, I need to get rid of the bot chats. Move. This is upset. So now we're finally a real channel. We finally got bots telling us to watch their questionable stream, but you're in the right place though. This is the reaction live here on the 904 Now Networks. And let's see what we got so far. We got once again, it's first down and 10 for the Bengals, starting their second drive of the night at their 17-yard line. And let's see what's. You guys feel like that the games are overly commercialized? Like the answer is yes, but it just feels like we just have like too many breaks. Like the breaks are just too long. Like I thought it was like 2 minutes and 30 seconds, but but now it's like 4 minutes long in my head. Hopefully we should be getting this game back here in a bit. Still in commercial break, and once again the corporate friendly Jake from State Farm is on screen right now. And we got an Amazon Prime app, so hopefully that should mean we should be back to action in a jiffy. Once again, 5:58 left to go in the first quarter. It's still 7-0 Steelers, and it's first and the drive starts at and the Bengals' second drive starts at their own 17-yard line. All right, Joe Flacco has the call for them. They have the play ready to go. Let's see how it goes. It looks like Joe Flacco's going to be lining up underneath center. It looks like we're going to have a run. Looks like tight end's motioning. And looks like it's going to be a quick pass to Jamar Chase. And looks like it'll be a 2nd down and 1 for the Steelers. Sorry, for the Bengals. As we have TJ Watt on the sideline. Oh, boy. All right, looks like it's like going to be 2nd down and 2 for the Bengals at their 25-yard line. That pass was good for 8 yards and was tackled by Deshaun Elliott of the Steelers. Once again, Joe Flacco under center. And looks like they're changing up the play to a shotgun formation with 5 seconds left to go on the clock. Looks like it's going to be passing again. Flacco passes to Jamar Chase, but was smothered by Joey Porter as there's a flag on the play. Oh, no. Pass interference, defense, number 24, Joey Porter Jr. Spot the foul, automatic first down. Good job. Good job. Once again, how many more penalties is enough? Just stop, please. This is why I don't have your jersey. This is why I don't have your jersey. You just keep making pass interference plays. Pass interference, pass interference, pass interference. Unnecessary roughness, pass interference, unnecessary roughness. Man, you really are like your dad sometimes with all your penalties. And thankfully with that pass, at first and 10 on the 39-yard line, Joe Flacco threw high. Jamar Chase, I think Joe Flacco threw high or Jamar Chase slipped. Thankfully though, incomplete pass. 2nd down 10. Once again at the 39-yard line. All right, let's see once again. So, and it could have been a pick for Slay as well. I was so upset at Porter that I realized, oh wait, we could have had a pick as well. But no, so looks like the Bengals are gonna rush here for looks like it's gonna be 6 yards, and looks like it's their backup running back. That is looks like it's a Samaj Perine. Looks like it's gonna be 3rd and 5 for the Bengals with 4:44 left to go in the first quarter. As TJ Watt as a finally showed, TJ Watt once again on the field. Perine is still on the field for Brown. As Joe Flacco looks, quick passes to looks like number 86 of the Bengals. I believe that's their. I believe that's not Noah Fant. I don't believe. Yeah. Never mind. It is Noah Fant for the Bengals. So that is a 1st down. Bengals 8-yard pass to Noah Fant. Looks like, and they are in Pittsburgh territory at the 48-yard line. As Wilson makes a tackle on Fant. As 71 for the Bengals makes a great stop at stopping TJ Watt from sacking Joe Flacco. Flacco looks, makes a quick pass as Chase Brown drops the ball. He had open field but drops the ball at the 48-yard line. Still second down and 10. Oh, let's see. So highlighting the Deshaun Elliott. So Deshaun Elliott for the Steelers almost makes a great sack for the Steelers, but fortunately Flacco was able to attempt to pass off in time to Brown. Looks like now because of that, Perine's now back on rushing for the Bengals. It looks like it's going to be a 4-yard pickup for the Bengals. Looks like it's going to be 3rd down and 6 at their, no, never mind, 3rd down 7 at their 45-yard line. 3-yard rush for Perrine. Let's see who they got over here. Looks like, so let's see how they do once again on 3rd down. We got 20 seconds left to go here on the play clock. 3:23, 3:21 left to go on the game clock. Let's see, they average so far tonight they're 2 for 3 on 3rd down conversions. See, and looks like they're highlighting. Oh, all right. Let's see who this is on. Then this is on false starts Bengals. False start offense. 5-yard penalty. Replay 3rd down. And looks like it's on Amaris Mills, number 71, offensive tackle for the Bengals. Amaris Mills, number 71, false start there. So that's a 5-yard penalty, which means it's now 3rd down and 11 on the Pittsburgh 49-yard line. And let's see what they have here with more yards to get the first down here with 2:56 left to go. Flacco gets the ball, snaps it, passes it to. Oh, it looks like it's an incomplete pass. 4th down and 11. Let's see, he got. Dang. Let's see who he got passed to. Oh, gee. And looks like that pass was dropped by Andre Azobias. Looks like their 4th string wide receiver, I believe. So looks like once again they're going to be punting it, and as Aaron Rodgers and the Steelers offense get ready to go back onto the field for the 3rd drive of the evening, as the punt is away. Looks like he waved it off. Oh, that's a flag right there. I believe I believe Williams called for the fair catch, but looks like a Bengals player did touch him though. I believe it was, let's see who it says, PJ Jules did touch Williams, which means interference. Let's see what the official call is. Let's see, pull up, come on ESPN. We just want to make sure I got the call officially right. So it looks like, so it is fair catch interference for the Pittsburgh Steelers. And it'll be a 15-yard penalty that was enforced at the 12-yard line. So it looks like they're moving up to the 27-yard line for the Steelers, and we shall see how this drive goes after this commercial break on Amazon. All right, let's see how everyone's doing so far tonight. Let's go to the box score here. Let's see. So both quarterbacks are completed 4 passes, attempted 8 so far. So both have 50% pass completion percentage. Aaron Rodgers had 59 passing yards to 1 touchdown. Joe Flacco only 36 yards, no touchdowns. Jalen Warren 4 carries for 33 yards. Chase Brown for the Bengals has 2 carries for 6 yards. Perrine has 2 carries for 9 yards. So far, leading receiver is once again Metcalf with 2 receptions and 45 yards. Jonnu Smith has the only touchdown tonight. So if you guys had a Jonnu Smith first touchdown, congratulations on winning tonight's bet. Yay. All right, let's see what else. Leading tackler tonight is Jordan Battle of the Cincinnati defense. And only 1 sack so far tonight. That's once again from Keanu Benton of the Pittsburgh Steelers. Let's see, longest return of the night for both kicking and punting. That belongs to Keyshawn Williams, a 28-yard kick return to start tonight's game. All right, so we have 2:45 left to go in the first quarter. Whew. All right, how's everyone doing out there tonight? I'm not seeing a whole lot of comments though. So if you guys want to comment about what you're feeling, how any bets tonight, let's see. I want to hear them. Let's see how well they do tonight. It looks like we are back from commercial break as well. And looks like they're highlighting the Cincinnati Reds Museum as well. I need to go there at some point, as they're showing a picture of young Al Michaels as well. And as they show the beautiful Paycor Stadium with everyone wearing their white shirts tonight for the white jerseys for the Cincinnati Bengals. All right, here we go. 1st and 10, 2:45 left to go at the Steelers' 27-yard line. Let's see how they do. Looks like it's going to be shotgun formation for the Steelers. All right, Rodgers raises snaps. Makes a quick pass to, looks like number 10, I believe. Who's number 10? It looks like it's Wilson for, I believe, for like 3 yards. For 3-yard catch for Roman Wilson. I believe it might be 2nd down 7. No, sorry, correction. 2nd down and 6 at the Steelers' 31-yard line. Rodgers quick snaps the ball. Let's see where he goes. Goes for a little scramble. Almost gets sacked by 97 for the Bengals. And makes a good catch to Jonnu Smith for the 1st down. Let's see, looks like it was at the 40-yard line, I believe, for Jonnu Smith. So, but doesn't matter. 1st down for the Steelers with 2 minutes to go in the 1st quarter. All right, let's see. Let's confirm. Yep, 4-yard line, 1st and 10 for the Steelers. Jonnu Smith for 9 yards. All right, let's see. 1:45 left to go. 10 seconds to go on the game clock. Rodgers has the ball under center. Let's see. Looks like it might be a run play for. Looks like it's Kenneth Gainwell now getting his first carry tonight, and he easily gets the 1st down. Looks like it's an 11-yard gain. So looks like it'll be at the Cincinnati 49-yard line. Yeah, so it's a great phenomenal run by Gainwell there. So looks like it'll be 1st down 10 at the now in Bengals territory for the 2nd time tonight. As Steelers average just 7.7 yards per play, Bengals only averaging 3.3 yards per play. As we now reach 1 minute to go here in the 1st quarter, with 5 seconds left to 3, 2, 1. Get the snap off. All right, quick handoff to Gainwell once again, and looks like it's only just going to be going back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd down and 10. All right, looks like we'll at least get one more play off for the before the 2nd quarter. We got 35 seconds left to go in the 1st quarter. Still Steelers 7-0. And Rodgers rallying the troops, calling out the play. Let's see what play to go for as they highlight Darnell Washington once again. Probably should be a lineman in the future, but right now it's a phenomenal tight end, so we'll see how this goes. 2nd down and 10. We got 2 receivers on the left side. And looks like we have, it looks like Warren might be going for a screen pass. Yes, they do. And looks like it's going to be 3rd down and 3, but that doesn't matter. It is the end of the 1st quarter. Steelers 7, Bengals 0. We now are in the 2nd quarter. All right. So, interesting drive there. But moving downfield, so looks good. So far in this drive, we have, looks like so far we have 5 plays so far. We had 3 passes and 2 runs for the Steelers. Longest play so far was the 11-yard run by Kenneth Gainwell there. So once again, it'll be at the Cincinnati 43-yard line for the Steelers, 3rd and 4. As Jalen Warren's back in the game for replacing Kenneth Gainwell. Gainwell made a great run there for the Steelers, but we shall see if Warren's in for the 3rd down play when we come back from break. Yeah, so now Aaron Rodgers is 7 for 11 now. By Slippery for that. He's currently has 78 yards. Magic number once again is 115. We are currently at 37 more yards to go to pass Ben Roethlisberger there. Still has the 1 touchdown. Warren has 4 carries for 33 yards. Kenneth Gainwell 2 carries for 11 yards. Metcalf 2 receptions at 45 yards. Jonnu Smith 2 receptions for 19 yards with the 1 touchdown. Jalen Warren, 2 receptions for 11 yards. And Roman Wilson, 1 reception for 4 yards tonight. All right. And let's see, other targets for the Steelers is Roman Wilson at 1 and Connor Hayward at 1. Let's see, tackler Jordan Battle still leading tackler at 4 tackles for the Bengals. And Daxel, Demetrius Knight, and Barrett Carter for the Bengals all have 2 tackles so far. All right, let's see. So it looks like they moved the play up 1 yard. So it looks like it's going to be 3rd and 3 now for the Steelers at the Cincinnati 42-yard line. So it looks like it's not going to be close enough for field goal range, even though Boswell should win MVP in my opinion. But that's a joke. That's a joke. I'm not actually saying a little bit. I'm saying Chris Boswell maybe should win Steelers MVP, but not NFL MVP. I believe that goes to Baker. I'm not that crazy. But yeah, but we'll see how this drive goes. It is 3rd and 3 at the Cincinnati 42-yard line. And they just showed up a stat where Steelers have 56 consecutive regular season games with 7 or less points at the end of the first quarter. Dang. We need to score more a bit. So, all right, but we should score more. And looks like it will be a Jalen Warren run for the first down. He gains the 3 yards and maybe gains 1 more yard. So it looks like it'll be at the 38-yard line. Oh. Well, they might be saying it might be a little bit short. Nope. Looks like they have ruled on their first down and 10 for the Steelers at at the Bengals 38-yard line. All right, so once again, Rodgers under center. Looks like we have Gainwell back behind Rodgers as Rodgers tosses the ball to Gainwell. It looks like for a 4-yard run. It looks like it'll be at the Cincinnati 36-yard line. 2nd down and 7 for the Bengals. With 14 minutes to go in the second quarter, as Amazon Prime showing the defensive coordinator showing the defensive coordinator for the Bengals and Zach Taylor. Yeah, so far Steelers have this will be play number 20 for the Steelers. See how this one goes. Looks like it is a shotgun formation. 3 receivers on the right, 1 receiver on the left. Rodgers looks to pass, passes it to Jonnu Smith, and gets the first down. Looks like it'll be first down, and so it'll definitely be 1st and 10, but looks like it'll be at the 28-yard line for the Bengals. It'll be at the Bengals 28-yard line. Let's see once again. Good pass there from Rodgers. Looks, fires it to Jonnu Smith, and for the first down. So it looks like it's actually at the 27-yard line, and we have a timeout on the play. Let's see. Looks like we got timeout Bengals, their first timeout of the first half. I wonder what this timeout's about. So, all right, so once again, it's 1st and 10 at the Cincinnati 27-yard line. And once again, Aaron telling the masses about to decide what the next play is going to be. Let's see, they already got the play, and looks like Aaron's once going to be lining up on the center. Warren behind him. Let's see, 1st and 10, 13 minutes left to go in the second quarter. Making a little quick audible pointed ahead. And makes a quick pass, looks like, to number 13 for the Steelers, and that's going to be at the 21-yard line. It's Miller once again for 2nd down and 1 for the Steelers. Scotty Miller there makes a great screenplay. Looks a great audible there from Aaron Rodgers to pass the ball to Scotty Miller. 9-yard reception for Miller. Second down and 1, and that's at the Bengals 18-yard line. So needs to get 1 more yard for the Steelers for the first down. They've got 5 seconds left to go on the play clock. Tosses the ball to Jaylen Warren and gets the first down. Can he get even more yards? It looks like he can, but there's a flag. There's a flag. Not celebrate just yet. It might be good, might be bad, but we have a flag. Yep, holding by looks like it's number 54. That's our center. Zach Frazier. Dang it! Let's see how bad the Washington is. Oh, you're grabbing the jersey. Yep, that's deserved. So that negates the Jaylen Warren touchdown there. So 10-yard penalty, 2nd and 11. Ball's placed at the Cincinnati 28-yard line. 2nd down and 11. Let's see. So once again, Rodgers and Steelers in shotgun formation. Looks like Gainwell's running behind Rodgers. Rodgers looks, scrambles a little bit. Scrambles. And runs for himself, slides down at the 21-yard line. 3rd down and 6. Actually, 3rd down and 5, I believe. As we see sad bearded Joe Flacco on the field, on the bench. So Aaron Rodgers slowed down, but officially the tackle goes to Dax Hill of the Bengals. 3rd and 5 for the Steelers on the Cincinnati 22-yard line. Let's see how they go. We got 3 receivers on the left side, 1 receiver on the right. Kenneth Gainwell behind. Now moves to the right of Rodgers. Rodgers looks, scrambles. Come on, get the ball. Passes it. It's a catch. It's 4th down and inches, though. 11:05 to go in the second quarter. Looks like the offense is staying on field. 4th down and 1. They are in the red zone. Yeah, the ball's placed at the Cincinnati 18-yard line. We got 10 seconds left to go here on the play clock, and it's gonna be a sort of push, but we got a flag. No. Illegal formation. False start, offense, 5-yard penalty. Yep, that's a false start. So that's 4th and 6. Cincinnati ball placed at the Cincinnati 23-yard line. I would just expect Boswell to just make the field goal here. Oh well. Yep, here we go. Boswell. 4-yard field goal attempt for Chris Boswell. Kick is up and went through the pipes. Kick is good, which means we are now Pittsburgh Steelers 10, Bengals 0. All right, let's see how Boswell is. So that was Boswell's. Let's see, checker right here. That was his. That was his 10th field goal make of the year. So far he's now 10 for 12 on the year. So far, he's been good for 13 for 13 on extra points so far this year as well. All right, let's see how well the Bengals do on the 3rd drive of the evening. So once again, not the best drive for the Steelers, but we at least got points. There's definitely a lot of wasted opportunity there for the Steelers, but just if it was a great idea to go for the tush push, but It's just unfortunate that we got the false start there. So we'll see how the Bengals do on this drive as hopefully we get our break soon. Let's see so far on that drive. It was so Aaron Rodgers is now 10 for 14 with 101 passing yards with 1 touchdown. Warren has 5 carries for 36 yards. Gainwell 3 carries for 14 yards. Rodgers has 1 carry for himself for 6 yards. Metcalf is still at 2 receptions for 45 yards. Jonnu Smith, tight end, is at 3 receptions for 28 yards. Still has the lone touchdown of the game. 2 receptions at 11 yards. Sky Miller, 1 reception, 9 yards. Kenneth Gainwell, 1 reception, 4 yards. Roman Wilson, 1 reception, 4 yards. Connor Haywood has 1 target tonight. And Barrett Carter of the Bengals has 4 tackles along with Jordan Battle and no sacks for the Bengals defense tonight. And so far, Chris Boswell is 1 for 1 on field goals and 1 for 1 on extra points tonight. So he has 4 points scored tonight. All right, it looks like we are back from break. As they're showing a interview, as showing a Mike Tomlin's press conference to start this week. So we'll see. So we'll see how the next drive goes. I think Tomlin's talked about the Joe Flacco going to the Bengals because, well, yeah, I guess it makes sense because Flacco knows the AFC North well. So we'll see how he does with the rest of his career here in Cincinnati. But once again, the kickoff is underway, and it looks like we got Perrine of the Bengals returning the kickoff once again for the Bengals. Let's go back here to the GameCast. Let's see what we got. And let's see. And it looks like ESPN's still on the previous field goal. As we have Al Michaels and Kirk Herbstreit talk about the legacy of Mike Tomlin, easy Hall of Famer as well. All right, here we go. Let's see. So we're at the 1st and 10 at the Cincinnati 28-yard line. Flacco under center. Looks like we got Chase Brown rushing the ball. And let's see. Here we go. And good run for Brown as he's out of bounds, I believe, at the 49-yard line. So that is a first down Bengals. Yeah, so it's a great return for Perrine as well. A 24-yard return to the Cincinnati 27-yard line, and looks like it was actually a little bit longer than I thought it was. So, Brown was able to get him to the Bengals 46-yard line, to the Steelers 46-yard line. So that was a 28-yard run for Chase Brown. So that's the first down Bengals. And looks like we have another timeout from the Bengals. They were running out of play clock, so they had to call the timeout there. Timeout Bengals, their second timeout of the second quarter. So Joe Flacco's the first QB to be traded midseason within division since 1974. Last guy to do that was Greg Morton from the Dallas Cowboys to the New York Giants. So 9:38 left to go here in the second quarter as the Bengals took their second timeout while play clock was expiring, as they show a sad Joe Burrow. Dude, I wish Joe Burrow was back on the field, but unfortunately, and you know what else they did? They should really reclassify turf toe as like something more serious because he's out for 3 months, but yet everyone keeps calling it turf toe. So, all right, and a great tackle for loss for the Pittsburgh Steelers by Clark as well. Looks like it's going to be second down. Let's see, where exactly did he get tackled at? Looks like it was a screen pass to Chase Brown, but it was a tackle for loss. It looks like it'll be at the Bengals 49-yard line. And thank you, Dad, for plugging that as well. Cincinnati High School football tomorrow night, live on the 904 now. So that was so second down and 16 now for the Bengals. Let's see. So looks like we have A quick pass to the backup tight end, I believe, for the Bengals. So now I believe it's now 3rd and 9 for the Bengals. They just want to get confirmation who got on. So 6-yard pass to Azovias. And tackle once again by Clark. So they're back at the 45-yard line for a 3rd and 10. Let's see how I do now. Flacco gets the ball, looks, fires directly to trying to see who it is. It's Jamar Chase for the first down. Looks like it was around the 30-yard line in Pittsburgh territory as well. That's their 4th play of the game of this drive right here. So far for 42 yards with 2:07 taken off the clock for 15 yards at the Pittsburgh 30-yard line. And tackled by Wilson of the Steelers. So far, Flacco 7 for 11 for 51 yards. 5 seconds left to go here on the play clock. 7:35 left to go in the quarter. And Jamar Chase almost bobbles the ball, but is able to recover it. And looks like it's going to be 2nd down and 2. So great 8-yard catch for, well, it shouldn't really be a catch. It was almost a bobble, but he was able to cover it in time. So 2nd down and 2 looks like great recovery by Jamar Chase, though. So looks like Darius Slay was covering him as didn't do a great job covering him, so and missed a tackle as well. So and Jamar Chase is on the sidelines. Looks like it's going to be 2nd and 3 actually on the Pittsburgh 23-yard line. Let's see how they do. 5 seconds left to go here on the play clock. For what the heck? Looks like we might have a flag again, but let's see how this is going. False start, offense, 5-yard penalty, replay, 2nd down. So now it's going to be 2nd and 8, and it's on the tight end, Iosivias. I hope I'm pronouncing that name right. So anyone that's listening to Amazon Prime as well, please tell me if I'm actually pronouncing that name right. All right, so 2nd down and 8 at the Pittsburgh 28-yard line as well. So we'll see how they recover from this false start penalty. 6:35 left to go in the 2nd quarter, as the play clock's now down to 5. As Flacco just hands it off to Perrine for the first down. Looks like it was a 10-yard run for. Sorry, correction, 9-yard run for Perrine, but that's good enough for the first down. And it's at the Pittsburgh 19-yard line. All right, so they're in the red zone. So far in the red zone, let's check their stats right now. Currently in the red zone, they are 10 for 13 when it comes to in the red zone right now. So we'll see how it goes on this drive here. We got 5 seconds left to go here on the play clock. Tipped ball. I believe the ball hit the receiver. Sorry, hit the lineman. But I believe T. Higgins may have recovered it. We'll see, but it's a dog pile right now. Dog pile trying to get the ball. Let's see. All right, let's see. The catch. Oh, it moved a little bit. It moved a little bit. That might be. Oh, never mind. Okay. They are calling it as a catch. So 2nd down and 3 for the great catch from T. Higgins as Chase Brown gets the run again, gets the first down. So that was a great recovery by T. Higgins as well to get the ball back. Let's see. So now it is 1st and goal with 5:03 left to go in the 2nd quarter. And so far, the average for the Bengals offense and the rushing yards is like 56 yards. And they're currently right now at 52 rushing yards so far tonight. So hopefully they do break the average tonight. We got 1st and goal. We got 10 seconds left to go here on the play clock. as Flacco fakes the handoff to Brown and passes it to Jamar Chase. I hate to do this. Touchdown Bengals. Dang it. Great pass from Flacco to Jamar Chase. Dang it. It also looked like a little bit of a low hit from Clark as well. So, oh wait. Did he have control of the ball? He didn't have control of the ball. Did he have control of the ball? Oh. I think it's been ruled incomplete. I believe that hit from Clark caused the ball to get out of his hand, so I believe they might rule it incomplete. Please. Yep, they called it. Touchdown overturn, so it is 2nd and goal now. I'll take the points off the board. 2nd and goal, 4:42 left to go, so that touchdown's negated. Let's see how they do at the Pittsburgh 8-yard line. Steelers have a chance to keep the shutout going for just a little bit longer. All right. Here we go. Second and goal. 35 seconds left to go on the play clock. Joe Flacco in formation. Flacco once again looks high ball and goes to Jamar Chase once again. Flag on the play. Flag on the play. Who is this going to be on? Oh, it's on us. Penalties decline. The penalty was on Jalen Ramsey for pass interference, but it doesn't matter. So, good catch from Jamar Chase there. Once again, now that it's time for real. Bengals touchdown. Dang it. Oh. All right, here we go. We got kicker Evan McPherson attempting the first extra point of the night for the Bengals. Let's see. Kick is up and good. So 4:38 left to go in the second quarter. We have the Steelers 10, the Cincinnati Bengals 7. All right, let's see. Let's check on the comments from YouTube tonight. Let's see. We got a lot of viewers on other channels. Let's see how we're doing on our views. All right, let's see. We're good there. All right. All right, let's see how this goes here. All right, let's go through what we have so far tonight. Joe Flacco's 10 for 15 with 73 passing yards with 1 passing touchdown to Jamar Chase. Chase Brown's has 4 carries tonight for 37 yards. Samaj Perine has 3 carries for 17 yards. Jamar Chase, 5 receptions for 4 yards and 1 touchdown reception tonight. T. Higgins, 2 receptions on 25 yards. Noah Fant, 1 reception for 8 yards. Andre Iosivas, 1 reception for 6 yards. And then Chase Brown, 1 reception for -6 yards. Leading tacklers for the Steelers is Deshaun Elliott with 3 tackles, and still the only sack tonight is Keanu Benton. Chuck Clark and Keanu Benton have 2 tackles for losses tonight for the Steelers. Let's see, no interception so far for either team tonight, and Evan McPherson's 1 for 1 for extra points. All right, and now it's time for the Steelers and their 4th drive of the evening. So last drive for the Bengals was 10 plays, 72 yards with 5:48 taken off the clock. And looks like Amazon Prime's advertising their new John Candy documentary. You guys can post in the comments what you guys' favorite John Candy movie is. I probably should watch a lot of them because I haven't because I don't think I've ever seen the John Candy movie. I may have accidentally once, but I never like. Obviously I was too young for John Candy, so actually no, but I probably haven't watched Spaceballs before, so. So if you guys want to listen to comments, what you guys' favorite John Candy movie is, that'll be great for my movie watching list. As we are now back from commercial break, as Amazon Prime showing Aaron Rodgers' total snap to pass time so far in his most recent passes. Refreshing. All right, as we have Evan McPherson kicking the ball off, and looks like it will be returned back around the 5-yard line. As we have Kenneth Gainwell in the backfield, and looks like and he'll get stuffed at the 31-yard line. All right, once again, they are showing Arthur Smith, the offensive coordinator for the Pittsburgh Steelers, the mustache of doom. There we go, 1st and 10, 4:32 left to go in the second quarter. Let's see what the play is going to be for the first play of this drive here. We got Metcalf on the flank. Rodgers talking with one of the officials right now. All right, Rodgers underneath center. Let's see. Looks like we have Jalen Warren in the back. Donald Washington moving in closer to the lineman. And Rodgers fakes the handoff. Passes down. Passes up. Passes down. And interception. Oh, the ball's still good. Oh, no. Oh. Oh. Aaron Rodgers interception. Why? Great. Why did no one touch him? Oh, did he get touched? Yeah, did he not get? All right, so Jordan Battle got the interception for the Bengals. We shall see where this ball's placed at. 4:15 left to go in the second quarter. And looks like he did get touched, so it will be at the Pittsburgh. Let's see what's the official ruling here. All right, so it will be at the Cincinnati 24-yard line where the next play will be at. So it looks like Metcalf did touch Jordan Battle there during the interception. Still an awful interception for the Steelers. Dang it. All right, 1st and 10 for the Bengals at their own 24-yard line. Thankfully, it's not at the Pittsburgh's 45-yard line. But once again, Flacco will have the ball once again. All right, here we go. Looks like we have Chase Brown getting a first down and getting more yards out of it. Let's see. Passes through Joey Port and finally gets tackled by Patrick Queen and others. First down, Bengals. I believe it's at the Pittsburgh 45-yard line. Yes, a great opening for Brown as well. Got past Deshaun Elliott. Joey Port couldn't tackle him. Actually got pushed out by Jamar Chase. Patrick Queen finally tackled him as well. And so it's actually going to be at the Pittsburgh 39-yard line. 37-yard rush for Chase Brown. All right, Joe Flacco in shotgun formation. Let's see how he goes this time. Joe Flacco looks to pass, quickly passes it to Jamar Chase, and the flag again on Jalen Ramsey for pass interference on Jamar Chase. You were expecting that. He was totally smothering him from behind. So, yep. Pass interference, defense, ball places, ball foul, automatic first down. Can't be doing that. Great. Great job, guys. All right, first down and 10. Looks like it'll be at the Pittsburgh 35-yard line. So thankfully, at least it wasn't a downfield pass interference. So we only lost 4 yards on that play. And that was the Jamar Chase's 6th drawn pass interference call for him, I believe. And it just said on the parentheses that he's the most drawn wide receiver in the NFL. As Perrine makes another great run for him, looks like it's going to be a 4-yard run. It's going to be second down and 6, I believe. Let's see where. Yep, sorry, correction. Second down and 4. It looks like it's a 6-yard run for Perrine. 6 yards there at the Pittsburgh 29-yard line. And they're already at 97 yards so far for the Bengals this year. They've been averaging 56 yards in the past 6 weeks as well. As T. Higgins makes the catch, runs downfield, and gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Bengals. Great job, guys. Great job. As we just have a close-up of Mike Tomlin. Yep. And I just got text from a Steelers fan I know. And I have the same feelings as well. Same feeling as well. All right. Let's come back, overcome this. Let's see if Evan McPherson makes this extra point. Kick is up and right down the middle. So, 2:52 left to go in the second quarter. Bengals are up 14. Pittsburgh Steelers 10. AFC North football. I just love it. Dang it. Fun times, fun times. All right, let's just go to the box score, see what we have. So Flacco is now 11 for 16 with 102 yards. That was his second touchdown of the game. Chase Brown has 5 carries for 74 yards. Samaj Perrine has 4 carries for 23 yards. T. Higgins it has 3 receptions for 54 yards and 1 touchdown. Jamar Chase has 5 receptions for 40 yards and 1 touchdown. Noah Fant, 1 reception for 8 yards. Andre Iosivas, 1 reception for 6 yards. Chase Brown, 1 reception for -6 yards. Leading tackler for Steelers is Deshaun Elliott, Cole Holcomb, and Peyton Wilson. And so far, Aaron McPherson is 2 for 2 in extra points tonight. So far, Aaron Rodgers with his 10 for 15, 100 yards, 1 touchdown, 1 interception. He currently has an 80.1 passer rating right now. Joe Flacco with 11 for 16, 102 yards, 2 touchdowns, no interceptions. Currently has a 125.5 passer rating for him. Let's see, longest rush for the night belongs to Chase Brown. His 37-yard rush. The longest reception of the night is, want to double check here. That is DK Metcalf at 39 receiving yards. Next week's Thursday night football game is Vikings Chargers. Do you really want to watch it? All right. Let's come back. 2:52 left to go. in second quarter. We need to get some points here because earlier tonight the Bengals won the coin toss, so they defer to the second half. They'll get the ball back at the start of the third quarter. So we need a touchdown here. That's the big thing. Touchdown here. Let's see how well the return is for the Steelers. McPherson is about to kick off at their 35-yard line. Yes, Andy, these are the two oldest quarterbacks in the league right now. Aaron Rodgers is currently the oldest at 41, and that's why people have been calling this game the IcyHot Bowl. All right, so looks like it'll be at the 31-yard line. Let's see how well. First and 10, 2:47 left to go in the second quarter. Pittsburgh ball placed at the 30-yard line for the Steelers. All right, okay return for Gainwell. Let's see how this goes. All right, Rodgers in shotgun formation. I think this might be a rush here. Doesn't look like we have any receivers flanking him, so looks like it'll be a quick toss over to Jalen Warren. It looks like that's a fumble. No. Okay. Oh. Sorry for scaring everyone. Jalen Warren's down. It'll just be 2nd and 7. It's a 3-yard rush for Jalen Warren. Dang it. All right, so looks like we got 2:07 left to go. They'll get one more playoff before a 2-minute warning. Quick pass over to Jalen Warren. Looks like it'll be a first down. Looks like it'll be out at the Pittsburgh 47-yard line. And that'll take us to the 2-minute warning at 1:58 left to go in the second quarter. And yes, AARP should sponsor the halftime show. And there really should be a nap time for these two quarterbacks. Now, I mean, also probably for them, they'll probably have ice packs on every single part of their body as well. So thank you, Andy, for that suggestion for the NFL as well. All right, breathe a little bit. 1:58 left to go for the Steelers. They're currently at the 47, at their own 47-yard line at the 2-minute warning. Currently, right now, I'm looking at ESPN's play-by-play right now. And it currently has the win percentage at a 50-50 split between the Steelers and the Bengals. So we'll see how well that holds up during this drive as well. Steelers need to score on this drive because the Bengals get the ball back at the second half. So we'll see how that goes as well. Still currently in commercial break right now on Amazon Prime for me as well. So far for 2 plays, we had a 3-yard run from Warren that I was worried that was going to be a fumble. Then we also had a 14-yard pass from Rodgers to Jalen Warren, and they're currently at the 47-yard line as well. All right, gotta get a drink. So right now, Steelers are currently 4-1 in the AFC North. They're leading the AFC North right now. Bengals are 2-4. They're currently second. Baltimore and Cleveland are both 1-5 right now. All right. Let's see what we got. Still got more commercials going on right now. Still 1:58 left to go in the second quarter. Pittsburgh ball at the 47-yard line. Let's see, so far, all the scores so far in tonight's game. At 10:51 in the first quarter, John Smith got a 10-yard reception from Aaron Rodgers, make it 7-0 from a Boswell kick. We also had a Boswell field goal at 10:26 in the second quarter, make it 10-0. Jamar Chase had a touchdown catch from Joe Flacco at 4:38. And then at 2:52, T. Higgins got a Joe Flacco kick catch as well, making it 14-10 Bengals. All right, we are now back out from the 2-minute warning. No coaches challenge allowed in the last 2 minutes of the second and fourth quarter. Here we go. 1st and 10 at the Pittsburgh 47-yard line. All right, Rodgers has the play. Let's see how this goes. 1st and 10, 20 seconds to go left in the play clock. Looks like we got shotgun formation. We've got 3 receivers. And Rodgers hands the ball off to Jalen Warren once again. Looks like it's a 5-yard run. So it looks like it's going to be 2nd down and 5 at the Bengals 49-yard line. And with that pass from Jalen Warren earlier in this drive, that means Aaron Rodgers is now 5th all time in passing yards, passing Ben Roethlisberger as well. Here we go. Another rush from Jalen Warren as well. Looks like it's going to be 3rd down and 2, I believe. Sorry. Looks like third down and 4. It looks like we got 1 minute, 10 seconds left to go. You guys got to hurry up, though. But are we just going to be resorting to, taking another field goal? There we go. We got the play. 1 minute to go in the second quarter. All right, let's see how this goes. Rodgers looks. Makes the quick pass to Warren and gets the first down. We got 49 seconds to go, and looks like the clock has stopped, which means looks like Steelers took the first timeout of the first half. 49 seconds to go in the second quarter. 1st down and 10 at the Bengals 41-yard line. I believe comfortable for Boswell is around this range, but I think you at least want to get to the 35 the 30-yard line for Boswell's sake. All right, let's see. Still got a commercial going on right now. All right, they got the play ready. Let's see. First and 10 at the 41-yard line for the Steelers. Roger Gainwell at running back instead of Warren. See how it goes. Gainwell to the left of Rodgers. Rodgers readies, looks. Makes a quick pass, and that's a loss. A tackle for loss. We just lost 3 yards in that play, I think. 2nd down, and I believe 13. And Steeler calls, as Mike Tomlin calls, another timeout. 43 yards to go for the Steelers. That was not a good pass. No. All right, 2nd down, 13. Cincinnati at the Cincinnati 44-yard line. ESPN changed the win percentage to Bengals at 54.7% chances for winning tonight's game. All right, here we go. Clock is winding down. 15 seconds left to go on the play clock. Once again, Gainwell to the left of Rodgers. Shotgun formation. Rodgers has the ball. Passes it to DK Metcalf. Does he hold on to it? What? What's going on? All right. All right. Looks like we have the Zebras talking to each other. Let's see what's going on. Looks like Rodgers passes the ball to Metcalf. Metcalf doesn't have possession of the ball, but it looks like a Bengal mine. Looks like it's number 20. Looks like, ooh. Are we about to see a turnover from Turner? Let's see who's Turner here. So did DJ Turner, number 20 for the Bengals, get the ball, or is this going to be an incomplete pass? They're looking at I believe they might be looking at we're looking at the replay right now. Oh. All right, so Rodgers passes the ball to Metcalf. At least caught it. But then gets blown up by the two Bengals defenders. And Cincinnati turnover. I what? Dang it. All right, so they officially ruled it an interception by DJ Turner. So interception. Bengals. No return there, so it'll be placed at the Cincinnati 30-yard line. And I believe that's how the half's gonna end. All right, so they did put 40 seconds on the clock though for the Bengals. So they do have an opportunity to go for the field goal here. They do have one timeout left, so Joe Flacco's just going to have to air the ball out as much as possible and gets a good pass to Jamar Chase and gets it out of bounds for the first down. I believe that's at their Bengals 45-yard line. 36 left to go in the second quarter. First and 10. Yep, Cincinnati 45-yard line. Did he get? Yep, he got both feet in. Got the toe drag as well. Plants right foot down. Got the toe drag on the left foot. All right. So Joe Flacco is really lucky that he has Jamar Chase and T. Higgins for him. And what's the referee looking at? Plays under review. Huh. All right, so to double checking, let's see. Does the left foot? Yeah, that's a catch. All right, but they're going to commercial break though, so should be a catch, hopefully. I mean, I haven't seen anything about like toe draggings being toe draggings being illegal now, so I believe this will remain a catch, maybe. All right. Still in commercial break right now. 39 seconds left to go in the second half. It's first down and 10. Currently placed at the Cincinnati 45-yard line. That was a great 15-yard pass from Joe Flacco to Jamar Chase. But right now the referees are reviewing it, seeing it if it is officially a catch. All right. Let's see, oh, they officially overturned the catch. They officially overturned the catch. It's gonna be second down and 10 at the Bengals 30-yard line. They have overturned the catch. That's dang. All right, so 39 seconds left to go. Second down, 10. Ball's placed at the 30-yard line once again. Replay officials reviewed the pass, and they officially said that was not a complete pass. So I didn't know that. I So how are toe taps legal then? No. Oh. So they changed the clock to 30. So it looks like they're saying that he may have lost possession during the catch. So now they moved it to 37 seconds on the clock. Jamar Chase gets the ball once again, but will he get out of bounds? Yes, he will get out of bounds. So it is a first down once again. This time though, it will be at the Bengals 41-yard line. 30 seconds left to go on the game clock. 25 seconds left to go on the play clock. Let's see. Evan McPherson's career long is 59 yards against the Steelers back in 2022. Here we go. 10 seconds left to go on the play clock. Joe Flacco once again passes it to Jamar Chase. Let's see if he caught it. Yes, he did, but he might be short 2 yards. He might be. So let's see. 25 seconds left to go. Let's see where he goes. Great matchup there with Jalen Ramsey and just torches him once again. Flacco passes to Jamar Chase, gets out of bounds. Looks like it's at the Steelers' 48-yard line. So it's going to be second down. Sorry, correction. It looks like it's going to be at the 49-yard line. So it's going to be second down and 1. As 3 seconds on the play clock, as Flacco gets the snap, passes it downfield, and it was deflected by Joey Porter as there's another flag. Pass interference, defense, number 24. Ball's placed as a spotted foul. Automatic first down. 14-yard penalty. Ball's now spot at the 35-yard line. At some point, you just got. This is just too much. Too much. Joe Flacco gets a snap. Throws it up high above Jamar Chase. So second down, 10, 16 seconds left to go. But you're already in field goal range. 30 seconds left to go on the game clock, on the play clock. Down to 25, second down and 10 at the Steelers 37-yard line. Bengals currently have a 62.2% chance of winning according to ESPN. That was a costly penalty from Joey Porter there once again. All right, Joe Flacco gets a snap. Gets the pass to Noah Fant. We'll see what the Bengals do now. It's now third down, but it looks like they're gonna run out the clock and maybe get the. You guys have a timeout. Yep. They went for the timeout. They're down 3, but it'll just be for Evan McPherson to get out there and kick the field goal as the Bengals use their final timeout of the first half. Yeah, so right now they're just showing the highlights of Jamar Chase so far tonight. Let's see. So Evan McPherson so far this season is 6 for 8 when it comes to field goals. His longest so far of the season is 50 yards. What? And looks like everyone from the offense is coming off the sideline, and we have Evan McPherson coming on to kick a 49-yard field goal. Let's see how he does. Steelers do have the one timeout, so let's see if they do ice him, possibly. We got 10 seconds left to go on the play clock. Ball is snapped. Kick is up and right down the middle. So as we go into halftime, let's go ahead and put up the halftime on there. Bengals are up 17. Pittsburgh Steelers 10. And as you see on screen, if you're watching on Amazon Prime, the Cincinnati Bengals will receive the second half kickoff. So lots of lost opportunity for the Steelers tonight. So unfortunate. So, all right, let's see how everyone's doing tonight so far. So for the Pittsburgh Steelers, Aaron Rodgers, 13 for 19, 118 passing yards. He averages around 6.2 yards per yards per catch. One passing touchdown for him, 2 interceptions. Currently has a 62.9 passer rating. Leading rush for the Steelers is Jalen Warren with 8 carries, 45 yards. Three carries for Kenneth Gainwell for 14 yards. Aaron Rodgers has 1 carry for 6 yards. Metcalf has 2 receptions for 45 yards. Jalen Warren has 4 receptions for 31 yards. Jonnu Smith has 3 receptions for 28 yards, has the 1 touchdown for the Steelers tonight. Scotty Miller has 1 reception for 9 yards. Roman Wilson, 1 reception for 4 yards. Kenneth Gainwell has 2 receptions for 1 yard. Jalen Ramsey and Payne Wilson had the most tackles tonight with 4. Let's see. Keanu Bennett has lone sack tonight, and then Chuck Clark and Keanu Bennett have the 2 tackles for losses tonight as well. Chris Boswell's 1 for 1 in field goals and 1 for 1 for extra points for 4 points tonight. Joe Flacco's 14 for 21. Has 129 yards. Averages 6.1 yards tonight. 2 touchdowns, no interceptions. Has been sacked once tonight for 115 passer rating. Chase Brown has 5 carries for 74 yards. Longest for him is 37 yards. Samaj Perine has 4 carries for 23 yards. Jamar Chase has 7 receptions, 61 yards, and 1 touchdown. T. Higgins, 3 receptions, 54 yards, 1 touchdown. Noah Fant, 2 receptions, 14 yards, 0 touchdowns. Andre Iosivas has 1 reception for 6 yards, and Chase Brown 1 reception for negative 6 yards. Leading tackler is Barrett Carter for the Bengals. And then for interceptions, check for interceptions right here. Jordan Battle has 1 interception. DJ Turner, the second, has 1 interception as well. Only 1 tackle for you lost for the Bengals was Joseph Osai. And then Evan McPherson's 1 for 1 for field goals. And then 2 for 2 on extra points for 5 points tonight. All right. So that was not good for the Steelers. I know we got unlucky with how the Metcalf interception went. So we'll see how it goes in the second half. So Bengals start off the second half tonight. Let's see what they have for us other games around this week. So we have Rams Jaguars Sunday morning in London. Rams are currently favored by 2.5. Then we have the Miami Dolphins and the Cleveland Browns. Both of them 1 for 5, with the Browns actually being the 2.5 point favorite right now. We have the Vegas Raiders and the Kansas City Chiefs. 1 o'clock. Patriots, Titans, Carolina Panthers, and New York Jets. The New Orleans Saints and the Chicago Bears. Philadelphia Eagles and Minnesota Vikings round out the 1 o'clock hour. Then on Sunday at 4 o'clock, we have the Colts taking on the Chargers. Then we also have the Giants taking on the Broncos. Packers taking on the Cardinals. And then the Cowboys taking on the Commanders. Sunday Night Football is the Atlanta Falcons taking on the 49ers. And then Monday Night Football doubleheader between the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Detroit Lions. At 7 o'clock, then 10 o'clock game is the Texans taking on the Seahawks. Let's see. So right now in the NFL, Patriots are leading the division 4-2. Buffalo Bills are behind them at 4-2 as well. Miami Dolphins are 1-5. Jets are 0-6. Steelers right now are still 4-1. Bengals are 2-4. Ravens are 1-5. Browns 1-5. Colts are 5-1. Surprisingly, Jaguars are 4-2. Houston Texans are 2-3. Tennessee Titans are 1-5. In the AFC West right now, Chargers are 4-2. Denver Broncos are 4-2. Kansas City Chiefs are 3-3. Vegas Raiders are 2-4. In the NFC right now, in the NFC East, Eagles are 4-2. Commanders are 3-3. Cowboys are 2-3. Giants are 2-4 right now. in the North, Green Bay Packers are 3-1, Lions are 4-2, Vikings are 3-2, Chicago Bears are 3-2. Everyone's above 500 there. In the South, we have the Buccaneers at 5-1, Falcons at 3-2, Panthers at 3-3, and the New Orleans Saints at 1-5. And then the 49ers lead the NFC West right now with the Seahawks and the Rams also at 4-2, and then the Arizona Cardinals at 2-4. Yeah, so surprisingly, a lot of periods here. So still no more undefeated teams as of last week, and New York Jets still winless as of week 6. No, actually, we're in week 7 right now. Dang. We in week 7? Yeah, we're in week 7. But thankfully for Aaron Rodgers, though, he did get to 115 passing yards tonight, so he does pass Ben Roethlisberger as the fifth most with the fifth most passing yards in NFL history. So it looks like we have lots of angry Aaron moments tonight, yelling at Jalen Warren earlier in the game. And then we also had him yelling at the officials during the questionable interception with DK Metcalf and I believe it was DJ Turner, I believe. All right, but we'll see how it goes right now. Looks like if you're a Steelers fan right now, you might also be a Penguins fan, and the Penguins are about to play the Kings here in like 5 minutes. Still got 5:35 left to go in halftime, so appreciate you guys watching us tonight. Really do appreciate you guys watching the reaction. This might be a great start to a great podcast here. So thank you guys so much for watching. I really do appreciate everyone here at the 9 for Now appreciates it. If you guys like what I'm doing here tonight, feel free to if you're watching us on YouTube, feel free to send us some super chats. If you're interested, if you're watching us on Facebook, feel free to send us some Facebook stars. We really do appreciate here tonight. And hopefully this becomes like a bigger and bigger thing. Like obviously you may have noticed from my voice, I'm not like huge of a talker right now. My voice is already getting sore right now, so it's definitely hard for me to talk in 15 minutes. So expect me to talk in 3 hours, talking football constantly. It's going to be rough at first, but I do appreciate everyone here sticking around and watching this, and just being part, and hopefully being part of something bigger here at the 9 for Now. As we're around 4 minutes and 18 seconds left to go in halftime. All right, and so how's everyone feeling tonight? How's everyone doing? I know I'm still a little bit stressing out right now. Let's see what the line on Hardball Bet is right now. Check right here. Let's go into tonight's game. Current right now, the Bengals are favored by 2.5. To win tonight's game with a minus 140 odds right now. The money line is at minus 175 for the Bengals, plus 145 for the Steelers. Cincinnati will get the ball back to start the second half. And currently right now on ESPN odds, it's at a 67% chance that the Bengals will win. Let's see what else is going on. Let's see if T. Higgins, if you're currently playing on ESPN Fantasy right now, T. Higgins currently has a 14.4 points for you tonight if you're in PPR. DK Metcalf has 6.5 points. Steelers defense special teams is at 4 points. Let's see, and Jalen Warren has 11.6 points tonight. Let's see. So for both teams, leading passer is Joe Flacco. Leading rusher is Chase Brown. Jamar Chase is the leading receiver. Only 1 sack tonight from Benton of the Steelers. And then Carter for the Bengals has the most tackles. So actually right now, I'm looking at win probability, and the Bengals are at a 60.2% chance to win right now. Steelers' highest was 86.1% at 33 minutes in the second quarter at the 1st and 10 at Cincinnati 27. Then the bad penalties hit there. So for total yards so far, Bengals have 220 yards. The Steelers have 183. Steelers have 2 turnovers. Bengals have none. First downs, Bengals have 13. Steelers have 10. Steelers have had 6 penalties for 49 yards. Bengals had 3 penalties for 25 yards. So far on third downs, Steelers went 4 for 6 so far tonight, and then for the Bengals, they've been third down 3 or 5 times tonight. Out of the 2 red zone attempts for the Steelers, they've got a touchdown 1 out of 2 times, and then for the Bengals, it's been 1 out of 1 times. Steelers do lead the possession time though, at 15 minutes 20 seconds. Bengals at 14 minutes 40 seconds. Both teams have had 31 plays so far tonight as well. So both of them have 5 drives. Steelers average around 5.9 yards per play. Bengals 7.1 yards per play. Let's see what else we got here on. Let's see what other stats we have tonight. Trying to see what else we got. Looks like we got as much as we can. It looks like we're about to come out of halftime as the NFL broadcast logo is coming up here on screen. So that means we should be back into halftime soon, as they advertise the NFL London game with the Rams and the Jaguars, and also announcing the Sunday night the Sunday slate as well. As right now we're currently at 20 seconds left to go here in halftime. All right, so get yourself some popcorn because here comes the second half of football. So while Aaron Rodgers made history with passing Ben on the 5th most passing yards of all time, still we still need a little bit of magic out of him, and definitely a lot of magic out of the Steelers defense of trying to stop them from scoring. For Blake Blevins take 2. So we need a lot of magic out of the Steelers defense tonight to make sure that the Bengals do not, I repeat, do not score on this opening drive here, as the Bengals will get the opening kickoff here in the second half. So Bengals in the first half so far this season, like the most they had is like 9 points. But however, unfortunately though, they have scored 17 points so far, as it looks like the line did increase on Hard Rock Bet for Bengals to win by 3.5 now, as the over-under is now at 50.5, as the third quarter is about to start here in just a bit. Go and see if we have anyone here on YouTube. All right, here we go. Kickoff is underway, and looks like we have Perrine once again getting the kickoff for the Bengals. Looks like it'll be at the Cincinnati 32-yard line. As Prime is interviewing Coach Mike Tomlin. I forgot about this stat. Mike Tomlin's 2 for 9, .182 winning percentage on Thursday night in road games. That's a great stat to know. Great stat. All right. So Perrine returned the ball for 26 yards. They're currently at the Bengals 32-yard line, as Jamar Chase gets a quick pass, and looks like it'll be a 5-yard catch, second down, and looks like it's going to be second down and 5. As basically like Jamar Chase drop, tucked, and roll in front of Darius Slay. All right, but good first pass for Joe Flacco on this drive right here. As it looks like Darius Slay has an injury. Looks like he might need a little bit of help off the field. Darius Slay in his 13th season, 6-time Pro Bowler from 2017 to 2019, and from 2021 to 2023, first team All Pro in 2017, and won the Super Bowl with the Philadelphia Eagles this last Super Bowl. So we'll be 2nd and 5 at the Bengals 37-yard line. 14:38 left to go, and I realize I should probably move this into the third quarter right now. All right. Let's see how this goes. 2nd and 5, 14:38 left to go in the third quarter. Play clock is running down in 25 seconds. Flacco in shotgun formation gets the ball, looks to pass, looks once again to Jamar Chase and gets it at 3rd down and 2, I believe. So 3-yard pass to Jamar Chase for Flacco. As the clock is winding down, 3rd down 2 at the Bengals 40-yard line. So we'll see how this goes. Right now, let's see what they are. So I believe once again they're 3 for 5 so far in 3rd downs. They average 9.4 yards during their 3 conversions at 3rd down. We'll see how this goes. Flacco gets his back, hands it off to Perrine once again, and gets the 1st down. Looks like it'll be at the Bengals 44-yard line. So great 6-yard. So it's like a great 4-yard run for Perrine to get the 1st down, and they have broken 100 yards tonight. And it looks like they did move it up 1 yard to the Cincinnati 45-yard line. So they've been averaging 17 points tonight. They already have 17 points already in the first half. So that's shocking to see as well. Here we go. 5 seconds left to go on the play clock. 1st and 10, 13-10 left to go. And once again, Flacco hands it off to Chase Brown as he gets tackled. Looks like it's going to be a 7-yard run. 2nd down and 3, I presume. But it will be in Steelers territory, I believe, at their 48-yard line. Great run once again from Chase Brown as the offensive line helps him out there as well. It looks like 66 just shoves Jalen Ramsey in the back as well. Yep, so 2nd and 3, 12:38 left to go. Ball's placed at the 48-yard line in Steelers territory. Flacco looks to pass and passes it to who else but Jamar Chase and gets the 1st down at the Pittsburgh 32-yard line. 1st down once again for the Bengals. Great catch from Jamar Chase. And yes, my favorite Steelers fan is questioning why no one tackled Jamar Chase. I had no idea. All right. 11:53 left to go in the second half. In the third quarter, we got Flacco looking to pass, and once again to Jamar Chase. 1st down. Dang it. All right, looks like it's going to be I believe it's going to be at the, like at the 18-yard line, correct? Yes, and I don't know how I feel about Joey Porter anymore. He's just getting like toasted like all the time. So Jamar Chase 11 receptions for 99 yards and 1 touchdown so far. So the play clock's down to 5 seconds. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Did he get the snap off now? Thankfully they do. And they do hand it off to, looks like it is Chase Brown once again. 2nd down. But I believe it's only going to be for like 2 yards. So I believe it might be 2nd and 8. No, it looks like it's going to be 2nd and 7. So it looks like it was a 3-yard run for Chase Brown. 273 total yards for the Bengals, 183 yards for the Pittsburgh Steelers. Bengals at the Steelers' 15-yard line, 10:30 left to go. All right, let's see how they do this time around. Flacco with the snap, looks down the field, tries to see deep pass, and just
passes it to someone in section 110. So congrats to that fan. You might as well run out of the stadium because NFL security is going to come after you for that ball. All right, that leads us to third down and 7 once again on the 15-yard line. So far, 8 plays on this drive, 53 yards. Let's see if they are able to continue this drive right here. See if they're able to get a touchdown, or maybe possibly this might be, or if Steelers are able to get a drop stop right here. Let's see how it goes. Flacco looks to pass and passes it to the tight end. I can't pronounce the Ios way. Pull out the box score here real quick. Iosivas. But it looks like it's not going to be enough. And it will be a 4th and 1 with 9:48 left to go in the third quarter. Play clock's down to 10 seconds right now. They got the play. Let's see if they convert. 7 seconds here to go. Flacco on the center. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. They need to get snapped. And they push it in. And they will. Let's see where they spot the ball at. They're just showing Zach Taylor right now, but they're just confirming on where the spot is. But it looks like we have a challenge flag on the field. Prior to the snap, they're ruling. So it looks like the flag was thrown prior to the snap. So they're going to be ruling on the IcyHot catch because they might believe that is a first down right there. If not, then it will be 4th and 1 at the Steelers 9-yard line. So what that review? It will be a timeout. So we'll see what the officials say on that play right there. So it's either going to be first down and 10. It'll be first and goal, or it might be a 4th and 1 at the 9-yard line. We'll see what the referees say in replay right now. Excuse me. All right. Let's see. So far during the drive, it's been 8 plays, 53 yards, 4 minutes and 37 seconds of total time taken off the clock so far. So it's a great management of the clock from the Bengals as well while getting the ball down the field as well. So far, it's been so far it's been 17 unanswered points so far from the Bengals since the second quarter. Steelers haven't scored since the second quarter at 10:26 with a field goal from Boswell. So we'll see how this replay goes for the Cincinnati Bengals. It was, and looks like we got the ruling officially that it was a lost challenge. The call has been upheld. It'll be 4th down and 1 at the Steelers 9-yard line. So only be a 6-yard pass to Iosivas. So which means the Bengals lose their first timeout of the second half. As Amazon's advertising their post game show tonight, we'll see what the TV audience hears right now. As the call on the field stands, Cincinnati loses their challenge. It was short, so it was 4th and inches for the Bengals instead of 4th and 1. 9:30 left to go in the third quarter. It's close. Let's see how will they go for the push again? See how it goes. Flacco taps the hat. Let's see if they go for the push. They do go for the push. And it is good for the first down. It'll be first and goal at the Steelers 7-yard line. It looks like Joe Flacco got a good push from Sample over there behind him. So that's good for the first down. Here we go. We got 10 seconds left to go on the play clock. It is first and goal at the Steelers 7-yard line. Flacco gets a snap and hands off to Kareem once again. Looks like it's only just going to be a 3-yard rush. It's going to be second and goal for the Bengals. So it looks like it's going to be a. There we go. 8:27 left to go in the third quarter as Tomlin checks the clock. And it looks like the one of my friends was commenting why challenge the why they still lose the time if they didn't increase the spot a little bit, but I'm guessing because since they didn't get the first down, I guess they still technically lose the challenge. As Jalen Ramsey deflects the ball away from T. Higgins, which leads to a third down. 8:04 left in the third. Great play there from Jalen Ramsey as well. I didn't realize Ramsey doesn't wear any gloves. That's interesting. But he does have taped fingers, though. All right, here we go. We got 10 seconds left to go on the game clock. Now down to 5 seconds as well. As Flacco gets the ball, looks a little bit scrambling, and just throws the ball at the line of scrimmage. Fourth and goal at the Steelers 5-yard line. As it looks like Jamar Chase was double teamed there from Ramsey and Clark, so it was going to be hard for him to get the ball. And it looks like they're just going to rely on Evan McPherson to get the 23-yard field goal here. We got 10 seconds left to go on the game clock. As the ball's at 5, 4, 3, snap is up, and right down the middle. So, to start the scoring in the third quarter, we have Bengals up 20, Steelers 10. As you see Joe Flacco drink a little bit of Gatorade. All right, we'll see how Aaron Rodgers does in the Steelers' sixth drive of the game. So the last drive was 14 plays, 63 yards, 7:05 taken off the clock. It looks like Joe Flacco's fingers are being worked on right now by the team doctor. All right. As we're about to have as we are about to have Evan McPherson kick the ball off for the Bengals. All right, 7:55 left to go in the third quarter as the Steelers will get the ball back. Looks like there might have been a little bit of blood as well, so it's not sure what caught Flacco's hand there. As we have McPherson about to ready to kick the ball off. Looks like I believe that is Gainwell once again returning the ball for the Steelers, and it's a great run for him. Looks like it'll be at the Steelers' 41-yard line. It's a great return there for Kenneth Gainwell. All right. Let's hope Aaron Rodgers gets the. We need a lot out of Rodgers and the Steelers offense today. As you see there, Flacco's 19 for 29, 173 yards, 2 touchdowns for him so far tonight. 7:48 left to go in the third quarter. As Rodgers under center. Washington goes behind him as Rodgers hands the ball off to Jalen Warren. Looks like it's going to be for 5 yards. Second down and 5 with 7:37 left to go in the third. Simple run there. I know a lot of people have been saying, like, oh, why did the Steelers run on first down? Sometimes you just have to always run. It's best to, I don't know. It's mixed bag about always running on first down. So, like, because eventually at some point the opponents will know, oh, the Steelers always run on first down. Let's just always just block the run all the time. As Rodgers once again hands the ball off to Jalen Warren, and he will indeed get the first down at the 50-yard line. For Steelers, first down. That's the 10th rush of the game for 56 yards. As we see another picture, as we see a live shot of offensive coordinator for the Steelers, Arthur Smith. And now we see a live shot of Mike Tomlin scratching his nose with his coaching card. All right, once again, Rodgers under center. Touches his helmet. Let's see what play ensues this time. As once again, he passes the ball to Jalen Warren and gets a good run out of him and goes out of bounds for the Steelers' first down. Let's see, gain of more than 20. So that's around the. So I believe that is around the Bengals 30-yard line for the Steelers' first down. And yeah. I've been noticing as well. Darnell Washington needs to be on the line during like our main rushing plays because he blocks so well for us. It looks like it's going to be at the Cincinnati 26-yard line. 2 seconds to go, 1 second to go, and Rodgers once again hands the ball off to Jalen Warren, but only gets 3 yards this time. It's probably going to be second down and 7. 5:35 left to go in the third. All right. Joe Warren once again 12 rushing attempts for 82 yards. Second and 8 now. As we're nearing 5 minutes here in the third quarter, we now have Kenneth Gainwell in at running back instead of Warren now. We got 5 seconds left to go here on the play clock. We're at 5:02 right now. Rodgers looks to pass and attempts to go for Darnell Washington, but it was just bad coverage there. So third down and 8. We're definitely in field goal range now for Chris Boswell at the Cincinnati 24-yard line, but we definitely need the touchdown here if we really want to keep it close with the Bengals when it comes to their next drive. So far, it's been 4 rushes and 1 pass so far for the Steelers on this drive. Let's see how they're doing this drive. Once again, shotgun formation. Gainwell on the right. Looks like we got 3 receivers on the right. Metcalf on the left. And he passes it to Scotty Miller and gets over multiple defensive backs for the first down. Now 4:45. Sorry, correction. We have Roman Wilson jumping over multiple defensive backs. As Roger gets a quick snap up, and it doesn't matter. It looks like we have a flag anyway. That could have been picked off by the Bengals. Let's see, who would have picked off that? That was number 44, so that would have been a Demetrius Knight pickoff. But it looks like we have a flag on the field, and it might be... Oh, they were going off fast because there was an extra defender on the field. This penalty might be going to the Bengals. Oh, no. Okay. All right, so we have offsetting penalties. Let's see. I just want to get confirmation but it looks like definitely for the defense, it was too many men on the field. Trying to see what the penalty was for the Steelers, as we have another Knights goal. Now let's see, confirm the other penalty right here real quick. All right, it is first and 10, 4:36 left to go. It looks like it was an illegal shift on the Steelers and too many men on the field for the Bengals. And looks like it's going to be a loss for yards on that catch to Washington, to Darnell Washington. Looks like it's going to be 2nd and 15, 4 minutes 20 seconds left to go in the third quarter. That was not a good pass from Aaron Rodgers. Yeah, so it's a great tackle by Knight there, who almost got the presumed interception from Flacco, and now it's 3rd and 18, less than 4 minutes left to go in the third quarter. It looks like it's Turner once again stopping Metcalf from getting from the reception there. Getting John Smith from the reception right there. He was supposed to be covering Metcalf, but I guess he saw that Johnny Smith was going to was target of the ball. And now it looks like he's cramping up as well. So it looks like we will get an injury timeout. So it looks like we do have a cramp on the field from Turner. So I believe we might be going to commercial break here in a bit. So far, 8 plays in this drive, 42 yards, 3:53 taken off the clock. Let's go play by play here. To start at the 39-yard line. It started at the Pittsburgh 39-yard line. Then a 5-yard run, 6-yard run, 24-yard run, 2-yard run, incomplete pass, 13-yard pass, offset penalties, negative 8-yard pass, and then an incompletion. All right, we are back to ready to play football once again. 3rd and 18 at the Bengals 19-yard line. Play clock has not started yet, but there will be 20 seconds on the play clock when the time comes. All right, play is ready. Rodgers relaying the information to the linemen. Let's see the formation. We got 2 receivers on either side. Let's see, Rodgers raised to go the pass. Passes downfield and passes it to Freiermuth for the touchdown. Pat Freiermuth touchdown. I believe, let's see. Let's confirm how many touchdowns. I believe this might be his 2nd touchdown of the year. Check. Yep, no, this is actually his 1st touchdown of the year. Pat Freiermuth, his 1st touchdown of the year. Phenomenal pass from Rodgers to get to Pat Freiermuth for the touchdown. As we have Chris Boswell ready to make the extra point here in just a bit. It's good. After the Steelers' 6th drive, it is still Bengals 20, the Pittsburgh Steelers 17. That 9 plays, 61 yards, 4 minutes off the clock there for the Steelers. Let's see. Let's go to the box score here real quick. Let's update everyone. Let's see how's everyone doing so far. So far, we have Aaron Rodgers at 16 for 24 with 142 passing yards, 2 touchdowns, 2 interceptions for a 75.3 passer rating. Jalen Warren, 12 carries for 82 yards. Gainwell, 3 carries for 14 yards. Aaron Rodgers still has the 1 carry for 6 yards. DK Metcalf, 45 yards off of 2 receptions. Jalen Warren has 31 yards off of 4 receptions. Johnny Smith, 3 receptions for 28 yards. Pat Fryermuth, 1 reception for 19 yards, and does have the touchdown. John Smith also has the other touchdown for the Steelers. Scotty Miller, 1 reception for 9 yards. Kenneth Gainwell, 2 receptions for 1 yard. Connor Hayward has 1 target, and then Daryl Washington has 1 reception for 8 yards. Let's see, and let's see, Chris Boswell is 1 for 1 on field goals, and 2 for 2 for extra points, tying with 5 scored points total. Let's go to the Bengals defense. Let's see how they are right now. Barrett Carter has the most tackles for the Cincinnati defense with 8 so far. So far, there have been 2 tackles for losses for the Bengals, 1 for Demetrius Knight and 1 for Joseph Osai. There have been 2 interceptions for the Bengals defense with Jordan Battle and DJ Turner, both of them returning for 0 yards. And then McPherson is 2 for 2 on field goals and 2 for 2 for extra points for 8 points total for him tonight. As the Bengals will now get the ball back on their 7th drive of the night. As once again, they're showing to next week's Thursday Night Football game, which is Justin Jefferson and Justin Herbert. They're showing out the kickoff time at 8:15, but for us, the 7th drive for the Bengals is about to kick off here in a bit from Chris Boswell. As Joe Flacco gets ready to kick the ball, gets ready to get the ball once again to start off the 7th drive. Boswell kicks, and we're underway. Let's see. Look, it's Perrine once again. Looks like he'll be stopped at the 33-yard line. So right now, Aaron Rodgers is the only starting quarterback to start week 1, still start week 6. It's actually start week 7 in the AFC North, which is it's kind of funny. Also, it's funny to see Tyler Huntley back with the Baltimore Ravens once again. All right, 3:49 left to go in the 3rd quarter. We have 10 seconds left to go here on the play clock at the Bengals 33-yard line. Flacco in shotgun formation. Gets the ball, passes it to Chase, screen pass to Chase Brown, and looks like it's going to be a loss for Brown. Looks like it'll be 2nd down and 12 for him. Three minutes, 30 seconds left to go in the 3rd quarter, 2nd and 12. Looks like the ball would be placed at the Bengals 31-yard line. See how this one goes. We got 10 seconds left to go here on the play clock. They got the play ready to go. Let's see what the formation is. Flacco once again in shotgun. Gets the ball, ready to pass. Passes it to, looks like, T. Higgins. And looks like it'll be 3rd down and 5, I believe. Yeah, 3rd down and 5. 2:53 left to go. Let's see. We'll see. They definitely probably have to go for another pass here. Sorry, correction. 3rd down and 4. So looks like it'll be at the Bengals 23-yard line. Sorry, 38-yard line. And 3rd and 4 here. Flacco once again has the ball. Passes it downfield. Gets it to number 80. 1st down, Bengals. Let's see, confirm the name once again so I don't mess it up. Andre Iosivas got the ball once again for the 1st down. Yeah, so it's a 38-yard pass to Iosivas. It's currently tackled by DJ Slay at the Pittsburgh 24-yard line. All right, we're at 1:45 left to go. Play clock was at 1 second. Joe Flacco once again almost got sacked there, but was able to pass it to T. Higgins for the second down. Looks like it's going to be second down and 5. Second down and 5 here. 1:25 left to go here in the third quarter. Looks like it's going to be second down and 4 Pittsburgh on the Pittsburgh 18-yard line as TJ Watt's on the sideline. It looks like we got 12 seconds left to go on the play clock. 10 seconds to go. Flacco under center. Looks like he'll make a quick pass to Jamar Chase. And that's another first down. First and goal. Looks like it'll be at the 7-yard line for the Bengals. All right, we're at 50 seconds right now, so we'll at least get one more play here in the third quarter. It'll be at the Pittsburgh 8-yard line. And Jamar Chase has now passed the 6,000 receiving yard mark, and he's the 5th player in NFL history to reach 6,000 receiving yards in less than 70 games. And Flacco attempted to get the ball to Chase Brown, but it's incomplete. Good coverage there for the Steelers. And once again, second and goal. 23 seconds left to go in the third quarter. No rushes so far for the Bengals. It's only been 6 passes so far for them. Let's see Aaron Rodgers on the bench as Flacco communicates with the soldiers on what the next play is going to be. Let's see what they go with 10 seconds left to go on the game clock. Down to 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and gets the ball to Chase Brown once again. And goes. It looks like it'll be 4 yards, so it looks like it'll be third and goal on the Pitt 4-yard line. And I believe this will be it. Yep, this will be it for the third quarter. So, third quarter is about to be in the books. Let's go into the fourth quarter, as right now, Bengals are up 20-17. All right, let's see what we're doing right now. Let's check in how everyone's doing right now. All right, one more quarter to go for the Bengals and the Steelers. Third and goal right now, currently on the Pittsburgh 5-yard line so far. We'll see if they're able to make anything on this play right here. Let's see what the win probability is on ESPN. Bengals right now are at 74% chance to win right now. I'm guessing, Andy, if you're still listening right now, I'm guessing Joe Flacco had the better nap coming out of the second half than Aaron Rodgers did. So we'll see how it goes right now. 2017 right now, still in commercial break, third and goal. And I think at this point you have to target like the defense just has to target Jamar Chase and T. Higgins. Like it would definitely be hard to see Joe Flacco targeting anyone else but those two right now. Or maybe surprisingly they might go for a quarterback design run if they know the defense is going to go after the wide receiver. So we'll see how it goes. Still in commercial break right now. Gonna get a little drink in. And let's see, so far in this drive, Flacco's already over 232 yards right now. 24 catches to 35 attempts, 2 touchdowns. Let's see, passer rating 105.9 right now. And leading receiver is Jamar Chase with 109 yards, 12 receptions, and 1 touchdown. That's real quick. Total yards for Bengals is 345. Steelers at 244. All right, let's see how well this goes as we're back from commercial break, as they're showing a museum right now in Cincinnati. All right, third and goal at the Pittsburgh 5-yard line. Let's see what they go for here. Flacco has the ball, looks to pass, and gets it to Noah Fant. I hate to do this. Touchdown. 8 plays, 67 yards, 358 taken off the clock. Great drive from the Bengals there. Well, it can always be worse. At least we're winning record. At least we're doing fine. At least we're not the Dolphins. All right. With that touchdown and extra point, with 14:57 left to go in the fourth quarter, Cincinnati Bengals 27, Pittsburgh Steelers 17. I believe, let's see if that was Noah Fant's first touchdown of his. Nope, that's actually his second touchdown of the year. Congrats to Noah on that catch as well. Joe Flacco, let's see. So that's his third touchdown of the night. Go check right here. Yeah, so right now, Joe Flacco's at 237 yards, 25 of 36, 3 touchdowns, averaging 6.6 yards per catch, with 115.2 passer rating. All right, as McPherson's about to kick the ball off and get the Steelers' 7th drive underway, as the fireworks smoke consumes Paycor Stadium, as looks like we have Williams once again return the ball back for the Steelers, and it looks like it's just going to be to the 20. Looks like it's going to be tackled to the 26-yard line. And looks like, according to Next Gen Stats, Jamar Chase has 8 receptions versus man coverage tonight. 8 receptions, 76 yards, and a touchdown. Weeks 1 through 6, he had 6 receptions, 4 touchdowns, and 1 touchdown in man coverage, and from weeks 1 through 6. All right, 14:51 left to go in the fourth quarter. Let's see what ESPN gives us right now for win probability. They currently right now gave the Steelers 15.3% chance of winning. As Warren makes a great run, and looks like he definitely gets the first down, but looks like he was able to get into Bengals territory at the 36-yard line. First down, Steelers. And we got great blocks from Darnell Washington, Johnny Smith, and Pat Freiermuth as well to get Jalen Warren the open yards he needs to get down the field as well. So 36-yard run for Jalen Warren that got him up to 119 rushing yards tonight. All right, we're now down to 5 seconds left on the play clock. Rodgers makes a quick pass over to Pat Freiermuth, and he gets the first down as well. Is he still inbounds? Yes, he is. He will get the first down. Let's see. I believe he got down at the 23-yard line, I believe. Let's see, double check the replay here in a bit, but good pass from Rodgers to Pat Freiermuth. He might be out at the 20. No, actually, he got out at the 18-yard line. Oh, that was almost a bad snap from the center to Rodgers. Rodgers almost bobbled the snap there as well. So it looks like, but thankfully, though, he was able to get it to Pat Freiermuth. And looks like he might be a little bit of a gain of 1. 2nd and 9, but he definitely at least got back to the line of scrimmage though, so that's good. All right. 13-15 left to go in the fourth quarter. Let's see what play they draw up here. 2nd and 9, 13-5 left to go. 10 seconds on the play clock. Here we go. We got 5 seconds left to go here on the play clock. Rodgers passes the ball to Metcalf, and he gets tackled in bounds. Looks like it's going to be 3rd down and 4. Looks like it was a 5-yard pass to DK Metcalf. And the ball is spotted at the Bengals 12-yard line. Metcalf was tackled by Burks there, so 3rd down and 4 at the 12-yard line. Metcalf's first year in Pittsburgh looks pretty good so far, but let's see if he's able to help the Steelers win tonight's game. Let's see. And Washington was able to make up for the lost yards on his last catch. So 1st down, Steelers 1st and goal, and got out of bounds, but doesn't matter. 12:08 left on the clock as well. Yeah, great press from Rodgers to Darnell as well. Looks like it'll be a 1st and goal at the Bengals 4-yard line. Let's see what they do here. Looks like shotgun formation, hands it off to Warren, but gets at least. Is it going? Forward progress stopped, I think, at the 2-yard line. Second and goal at the 2-yard line, I believe, is my prediction. Yep, at the 2-yard line. All right, let's see. So last week, Warren ran for 11 times for 52 yards. Tonight, he ran for 14 yards and I believe over 120 yards tonight as well. So, phenomenal night for Jaylen Warren. We just need to he just needs to get some more points on the board for the Steelers. Rodgers on the center, 5 seconds on the clock, fakes the handoff and gets it to Darnell Washington for the touchdown. And he's doing the 6-7. That's Darnell Washington's first touchdown of the year. 7 plays for 73 yards, 3:54 taken off the clock. Let's go ahead and put 6 on the board. All right, let's see. Boswell ready to go for his next extra point. Let's see if he got it, and he does have it. Steelers back possibly in a 1-score game. Steelers down by 3, 24 to Bengals 27 as we go to commercial break. All right. I'm not stressing. I'm fine. I'm okay. All right, let's see. So 7 plays for 73 yards, 3:54 left, 3:54 taken off the clock. All right, let's see what's up. Let's see what everyone's standing at right now going to the 8th drive for the Bengals. Let's see. We have Aaron Rodgers so far is 21 for 29 with 177 passing yards, 3 touchdowns and 2 interceptions for a 93.6 passer rating. Joe Flacco is 25 for 36 for 237 yards, 3 touchdowns, no interceptions for 115 passer rating. Let's see, Jaylen Warren has 14 carries for 121 rushing yards tonight. His longest so far is 37 yards tonight. Metcalf has 3 receptions for 50 yards. Pat Freiermuth, 3 receptions for 38 yards. Jaylen Warren, 4 yards for 31 yards. John Smith, 3 receptions for 28 yards. And Darnell Washington has 3 receptions for 2 yards tonight and touchdowns for Pat Freiermuth, John Smith, and Darnell Washington. Good tight end night for the Steelers. So since there's no receptions, no touchdowns for the official wide receivers tonight. So, but great touchdowns for the tight ends in the tight end room. All right, let's see. Lead tackler for the Cincinnati Bengals. It's Barrett Carter once again. And let's see. And once again, let's go to Steelers. Let's go to kicking tonight. Boswell's 1 for 1 field goals, and 3 for 3 for extra points tonight. All right. As we have Boswell ready to kick it off to the Bengals for the 8th drive of the evening. We have 11:03 left to go in the 4th quarter. Boswell kicks us off. Let's see who catches it. And he bobbles a snap. That's a touchback anyway. I thought the ball hit inbounds first. All right, so it looks like it will be a touchback. So the ball will now be spotted at the Cincinnati 35-yard line now. So we'll see how this drive begins with. Sorry, correction. It will start at the 20-yard line for the Bengals. All right. Flacco once again hands the ball off to Chase Brown. Was almost stuffed there by the Steelers, but was able to get around and get out of bounds for the first down. All right, let's see. So I believe that was an 11-yard run, so I believe it might be at the Bengals 32-yard line, I believe. We'll see whether, yep, 32-yard line. They officially spot there. It's a 12-yard run for Chase Brown. First down and 10. 10:25 left to go in the 4th quarter. Flacco fakes the handoff, passes it to Noah Fant once again, and Fant starts running down the field and gets to the Steelers 43-yard line, and it'll once again Bengals first down in Steelers territory. It's not good. We would just let people get open all the time as Steelers defense tradition. 9:42 left to go here in the 4th quarter. 1st and 10. Flacco looks to pass, but it might be I think it's just an incomplete pass. So Flacco got hit while he was trying to throw the pass, but so it's officially an incomplete pass. All right, 9:36, 2nd and 10 at the Steelers 43-yard line. 20 seconds left to go here on the play clock. Bengals are up 3, 27-24 over the Pittsburgh Steelers. All right, play clock's now down to 10. A low pass to Jamar Chase, but he was still able to make the reception. So now it looks like it's going to be 3rd down and 4. All right, let's see. 3rd down and 9:17 left to go. I believe it'll be 3rd down and 4. Yeah, 3rd down and 5. Correction there. Looks like it'll be at the Pitt 38-yard line. So that was Joe Flacco's 3rd completion to Jamar Chase, the most ever he's ever thrown to a wide receiver. Tied, I believe, was Steve Smith. The graphic just said, and that's number 14 right there. And looks like it'll be Bengals first down at the 23-yard line. So that broke the record right there. Flacco and Jamar Chase, they have a great connection tonight. So we'll see how well it looks for the rest of the season. And yes, my favorite Steelers fan that texts you all the time is aggravated right now. So that was Jamar Chase's 18th targeted pass tonight. I believe that's the most in the NFL so far this season. Flacco once again hands the ball off in shotgun formation to Chase Brown. It looks like it'll be a 7-yard run for him, so it'll be 2nd and 3. I believe that will be towards the Pittsburgh 17-yard line. Yep. So Flacco's now 28 for 40, 280 yards, 3 touchdowns. Chase Brown 10 rushes, 106 yards. Jamar Chase 14 receptions, 128 yards, and 1 touchdown tonight. We are now down to 7 minutes 40 seconds. 10 seconds left to go here on the play clock. Steelers need a big stop right here. They need to get interception as bad as possible. Steelers shotgun formation. They almost got, and looks like we're gonna have a flag here as well. We'll see who the flag is on. 7:25 left to go here in the 4th quarter. Holding offense, 10-yard penalty, replay 2nd down. Yep, holding on number 74 there when Patrick Queen just blitzed in. That could have been like a bad tackle for Chase Brown right there, losing a lot of yards there. So offensive holding, 2nd and 13 now, back at the Pittsburgh 27. So bare minimum here for the Steelers, as we see Cam Hayward on the sideline here behind Mike Tomlin. Bare minimum here, just keep the Bengals in field goal range. Don't have them go. It looks like Jamar Chase bobbled the catch. It'll be incomplete pass. 3rd and 13, 7:07 left on the clock. Still at the 27-yard line. Steelers just need a stop here, then that will keep them in field goal range. So we'll see how it goes from here. But yeah, so once again, Flacco once again targeted Jamar Chase, but he wasn't able to catch the ball there. And with Flacco in a shocked face right there, 3rd and 13 at the 27-yard line in Pittsburgh 27-yard line. 7:07 left on the clock. 10 seconds left to go. In on the play clock. Here we go. Flacco throws and targets T. Higgins, once again covered by Joey Porter. No flag on the field. 4th down and 13. And McPherson will come on to kick the field goal there. We'll see how far this is from here. It was just a bad throw from Flacco there. All right, here we go. McPherson ready to kick. It looks like it'll be a 45-yard field goal for Evan McPherson. 5 seconds left to go here on the play clock. Long snapper throws it. Holds. Kick is up and good. So, with 6:58 left to go, still a 1-score game. The Bengals are up 30-24. All right, so that was 9 plays, 53 yards, 4 minutes and 5 seconds taken off the clock. All right, let's see. Let's go over everyone's stats so far. So Joe Flacco, in this drive has 28 for 42, 281 yards, 6.7 yards per completion, 3 touchdowns, only been sacked once, 109.3 passer rating tonight. Chase Brown 10 carries for 106 yards. Samaj Perine 6 carries for 30 yards. Joe Flacco 1 carry for 2 yards. Jamar Chase 14 receptions for 128 yards, 1 touchdown. T. Higgins 5 receptions for 68 yards, 1 touchdown. Andre Iosivas 3 receptions for 49 yards. Noah Fan 4 receptions for 44 yards, 1 touchdown. Chase Brown 2 receptions for -8 yards. Let's see. Best tackler for the Bengals once again is Barrett. Let's go to best tackler for the Steelers so far is Deshaun Elliott with 7 tackles for him, and then 3 tackles for loss for the Steelers, and then only 1 sack for the Steelers tonight from courtesy of Keanu Benton. All right, once again, everyone, thank you so much for watching this. We really do appreciate if you guys love what you're seeing here tonight. Make sure you do like and just like us here on Facebook, follow us here on Facebook, follow us here on Instagram, follow us, subscribe to us on YouTube, subscribe to us here on Rumble as well. If don't forget to follow us on Instagram at 904 now. We also have, as you can see on the one, we have our morning show, we have our evening show that you guys want to watch tonight. We cover a lot of local stuff here in St. Johns County. So thank you guys so much for watching this tonight. And let's just hope for my sanity, the Steelers get 6 or more points here. We'll see how this goes. 6:58 left to go as McPherson's about to kick off and start the Steelers' 8th drive of the night. All right, McPherson kicks it away. Here we go. Looks like it'll be Williams once again returning the ball, and it'll be at the Steelers' 39-yard line, where Aaron Rodgers and the Steelers offense will begin tonight's 8th drive. Here we go. 1st and 10, 6:52 left to go in the 4th quarter. Once again, Paycor Stadium looks phenomenal tonight with the whiteout jerseys. Like everyone's wearing the best white tonight. All right, here we go. Aaron Rodgers under center. Jalen Warren in the backfield. Fryer move goes to the left side of the line. 7 seconds left to go on the play clock. We'll see what happens here. Rodgers once again hands off to Warren. Looks like it's going to be 3 yards on the play. 2nd down and 7. Here we go. 6:40 left to go in the 4th quarter as we see Joe Flacco, Jake Browning, and Joe Burrow talk to each other on the bench. 2nd and 7, 6:30 left to go in the 4th quarter. Shotgun formation once again for the Steelers. Warren to the left of Rodgers. 2 receivers to the right of the line. Rodgers once again hands the ball off to Jalen Warren. Looks like it's only going to be a 4-yard run for him. So it looks like it's going to be 3rd down and 3. 6 minutes left to go in the 4th quarter. As right now, my eye is muted on the TV I have here in Studio A here at the 904 Now Studios, but I presume right now it is super loud here at Paycor Stadium. 3rd and 4, 5 minutes, 40 seconds left to go. Shotgun formation. Looks like he will throw. 3 receivers on the right side of the line. Let's see what Aaron Rodgers magic is left. 1 second to go on the play clock. Rodgers ready to throw, and incomplete pass to Pat Fryermuth. 4th and 4 as the Steelers walk off. As the Steelers offense walks off the field, as the punting unit comes on now. 5:28 left to go. Steelers have all 3 timeouts left. Five 26 left on the clock. Punter is up, kicks the ball, and the fair catch signal is approved. And they count the ball. 5:16 left to go at the Bengals 9-yard line. So that's where Joe Burrow and the Bengals offense will begin their 9th drive of the evening. So 3 plays, 6 yards, 1 minute, 20 seconds off the clock. We'll see. We'll see how this drive goes here. This is the money drive here for the Steelers. I knew that this was going to happen. It's unfortunate, but that's what happens when you face Joe Flacco, I guess. Right now, ESPN has win probability at 8% for the Bengals right now. Yeah. All right. We'll see how Joe Flacco and the Bengals offense gets the ball. Now, I wouldn't be surprised if we don't see any, like barely any passing unless necessary from Joe Flacco and the offense. I think the big thing right now is just get the clock down, keep the clock going. So I do think we'll have like a lot of runs from Chase Brown and Perrine during this drive. So the big thing right now is just protect the ball for the Bengals, and for the Steelers get the ball from whoever's running it. As we see a lot of Halloween commercials right now, as Amazon Prime is now advertising the Thursday night nightcap show, so we'll see who's going to be interviewed tonight. But surprisingly, a great game from Joe Flacco today. 281 yards for Joe Flacco tonight, 3 touchdowns as well. Surprisingly, TJ Watt's just been stuffed a lot tonight as well. So he's had 32 pass rush snaps so far tonight, 1 pressure, and that's been the fewest in the game this season according to Next Gen Stats as well. So we'll see how well he does on this drive here. 5:16 left to go in the fourth quarter. Ball's placed at the Bengals 10-yard line. And Joe Flacco will pass, and looks like he'll pass it to Jamar Chase, but incomplete pass. He couldn't hold on to the ball in his one hand, so second down and 10, 5:11 left on the clock. And great stuff from Eccles of the Steelers as well. I want to confirm Steelers' name. Just confirms, yeah. So Brandon Eccles of the Steelers was covering Jamar Chase on the last play there. Second down and 10. Now for the Bengals. 5 seconds left to go here on the play clock. And Joe Flacco fakes a handoff to Perrine and gets the first down, runs it himself, and looks like it will be a 1st and 10. Looks like it'll be at the 23-yard line. Less than 5 minutes ago in the fourth quarter, as all of Paycor Stadium gives Joe Flacco his applause, and someone has an "In Joe 2.0 we trust" sign, as Mike Tomlin just stares at the clock. Great fake handoff from Joe Flacco as well. So surprisingly, surprising run from Joe Flacco. So we'll see if that's going to be his only run of the night. As Joe Flacco once again attempts to pass and attempts to go to Jamar Chase, but is incomplete. The ball goes out of bounds, but was caught by Eccles out of bounds. But for just our sakes, it is just an incomplete pass. Second down and 10 at the Bengals 22-yard line. As we have shirtless guys on camera right now. Second down and 10, 4 minutes, 21 seconds left to go in the quarter. 10 seconds left on the play clock. Shotgun formation once again. Let's see what they go with. Flacco trying to go for the pass once again. And it's going to get smothered by the Steelers by Hayward and looks like TJ Watt. It looks like Cameron Hayward will get the guy, will officially get. Now, actually, TJ Watt might get credit with the sack there. But great stuff there. Looks like it's going to be third and 18. Third and 18 for the Bengals. 3:45 left on the clock. Massive stop there. So both Hayward and TJ Watt will get credit with the sack there. Third and 18. Hands it off to Chase Brown. And Willie gets And Becton gets him there. Looks like it's going to be 4th and 17. So the Steelers will get the ball back. It's a 3. Looks like they'll run the clock down to at least 2. Let's see. Do some quick math here. Looks like they'll run the clock down to 2:53, then get the punt off. 4th and 17 right now at the Bengals 15-yard line. Let's see how the punt looks. 3 minutes left to go. 5 seconds left on the play clock. They're just going to run this down to close. Here we go. Punt is away. Kick is up in the air. Here we go. Let's go for the run. 2:47 left to go. And looks like he got the return back. Williams got the return back at the Steelers. Looks like it's at the 42-yard line. All right. So Aaron Rodgers, 36 career game-winning drives. Matthew Stafford and Russell Wilson have had the most above him. So Matthew Stafford has 50 game-winning drives. Russell Wilson has 40 game-winning drives. So we'll see how this one goes. 2:46 on the clock left to go here in the fourth quarter. 1st and 10. Ball is placed at the 44-yard line of Steelers territory. So you have to go for the touchdown here. No use of going for Chris Boswell. Here we go. Let's see how this goes. 1st and 10, 44-yard line. Rodgers all by himself in the back. Rodgers scrambles a little bit, passes the ball downfield and over the head of Darnell Washington. 2nd and 10. Second down and 10. 2:39 left on the clock. Still on the 42-yard line for the Steelers. $2:39 here on the clock. Let's see. Clock is down to 10 seconds. Looks like we have Gainwell to the left of Rodgers. Rodgers passes it down the middle. Looks like to Roman Wilson once again past the 50-yard line, and that'll be a Steelers first down. Now we have a flag on the play. Holding offense, 10-yard penalty. Replay 2nd down on Broderick Jones. Come on. Great. Good job. 7th penalty of the night for 59 yards. Good job. I'm smacking this, and I'm smacking my towel in there, and I can see all the dust flying up from it. I need to clean this towel. I just realized. Here we go. Rodgers in the back, avoids the sack, passes downfield to Pat Freiermuth. Run down the field. He's at the 20, 15, 10, 5. Touchdown! Pat Freiermuth touchdown! We are tied. Now here's the thing. The big thing is, sure, Boswell may make the extra point here. The Steelers need to do the best to stop Joe Flacco from getting down into field goal range. Because right now, let's see, Boswell's point is good. Steelers are up 31-30, 2:21 left on the clock. Phenomenal play from Aaron Rodgers to get out of getting potentially sacked, and then passing the ball right down to Pat Freiermuth as well. Phenomenal job there. Now the story becomes, what will the Steelers defense do? I know I probably should be in the middle for this to get in the middle of the reaction, so I'll sit right here. Yes, and my Steelers friend I'm talking with right now is very happy as well. So, all right. It's 11:14 here on the East Coast. 2:21 left to go in the fourth quarter. And the Penguins just scored a goal as well. We see some fans in Cincinnati bringing their terrible towel with them. They're waving it loud and proud. The Bengals are stunned. Let's see what they do on their drive. And looks like the return has a little bit of a stumble. But looks like they'll get back to the Cincinnati 30-yard line. 2:15 left to go. So, it'll be 1st and 10 at the Bengals 30-yard line. Joe Flacco, 29 career game-winning drives in the fourth quarter. He currently has the 5th most inactive players. Obviously, the number 3 was Aaron Rodgers. Phenomenal job by Pat Freiermuth as well. And we have a timeout. Looks like it's the official timeout. Never mind. Okay, looks like it's not a timeout. I guess the officials just need to respot the ball. So here we go. 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line. Flacco passes deep down to Jamar Chase. Get tackled downfield and holds it in bounds. The clock will run and now run to the 2-minute warning. So now, McPherson getting ready to warm up. Because right now, I believe the ball is at the 45-yard line. If it can get to at least the Steelers' 35-yard line or possibly the 38-yard line, then that's field goal range for McPherson. So we'll see how it goes. 2-minute warning. So Bengals need at least, let's see, do some quick math to Steelers 45. They need at least 20 more yards out of this drive right here. Steelers need to hold the Bengals to 20 yards within 2 minutes. It's possible that they might get McPherson to. He might be able to get it within the at the Steelers 40-yard line, but I definitely do think the Steelers 35-yard line is the goal for McPherson and for the entire Steelers and for the Bengals. So we'll see how this goes. We'll see what Mike Tomlin's talk to the Steelers about. The Steelers do have all 3 timeouts. Bengals do have all 2 timeouts. So right now on ESPN, it currently has a 52.3% winning probability for the Bengals to win right now. I believe Hard Rock Bet closed their bets right now. Let's go and double check right here. Yep, so it looks like right now you can only bet on the money line on Hard Rock Bet. Steelers are plus 130. Bengals are minus 155 right now. And I think that's it for taking any bets tonight for Hard Rock. All right. Let's see what everyone else is saying right now. Still in commercial break right now on Amazon Prime as we speak. All right. We are out of commercial break. 2-minute timeout is done. They look at the scoreboard right now on Paycor Stadium. Looks like they have told the fans to quiet. The offense is at work. Here we go. 2 minutes to go. Fourth quarter. Bengals at the 45-yard line. Joe Flacco looks. Quick passes to Jamar Chase. He's now at the 40, 38, 37-yard line. First and 10 out of bounds, 152 left to go. All right. So now you finally get into McPherson territory now. Best case scenario right now is for the Steelers to get to definitely get sacks right now. The Steelers defense just needs to work. And I wouldn't trust Joey Pearl right now with Jamar Chase. Here we go. Joe Flacco hands the ball off to Chase Brown as Chase Brown gets tackled. I believe Steelers are going to start calling timeouts as of right now. Second down, and I believe 7. Yep, first timeout called by the Steelers. Evan McPherson 7 for 12 on lead-changing field goal attempts in the last 2 minutes, and so far in his career. Last miss though during in that stretch was in the fourth quarter during a lead change was in 2024. There we go. 147 left to go. Ball is at the Steelers 35-yard line. 2nd and 8. Second and 8. 147 left to go. All right. Joe Flacco has the ball. Snap. Throws it to T. Higgins, and T. Higgins slides down on the field. First down at the 5-yard line. All right. Ball's at the Pittsburgh 7-yard line. All right. And now it's dangerous time for the Steelers right now. It's 1:39 left to go. Steelers use a second timeout. It's 1st and goal. We'll see how this goes. Let's see. Looks like T. Higgins is coming off the field. I think they're just gonna rush it down and possibly kneel down. We'll see how this goes. 1st and goal, 1:39 left to go. Joe Flacco under center. Flacco kneels. First time. Steelers are going to call a timeout again. 1:37 left on the clock. Steelers have their final timeout. So Joe Flacco once again probably kneel down the rest of the way. So until we get to 4th down, which will bring on Aaron McPherson. All right. There you go. Flacco kneels down at 1:32. Steelers are out of timeouts. It's 3rd and goal. Let's see what time difference are we at. So we're at 1:23. So probably 53 seconds will be the next kneel down. And then from that point on, you're probably just going to have to time out at probably 12 seconds to give McPherson the ball, then probably 8 seconds off there. Here we go, 3rd and goal. 3 seconds left on the play clock. All right, and Zach Taylor calls timeout. Second timeout for Zach Taylor and the Bengals offense. And probably one more kneel down here. Yeah. So we'll see how this goes. There's always Always an opportunity. We've seen it before with Blair Walsh kicking missing an easy chip shot field goal. Here we go. 50 seconds. 4th and goal. Here comes McPherson coming on, I believe. Yep. And I believe Zach Taylor will call one more timeout here. We're at 30 seconds right now on the game clock. 20 seconds left on the play clock. Ten seconds here on the play clock. 20 seconds left on the game clock. 5, 4, 3, 2. Zach Taylor timeout. So it is 11 seconds left on the game clock as Zach Taylor uses his final timeout. No more timeouts for both sides so far. Great drive so far for the Bengals. 7 plays, 52 yards, 2 minutes and 10 seconds taken off the clock. Joe Flacco, 31 completions, 47 attempts, 342 yards, 3 touchdowns, no interceptions. Just phenomenal tonight. You just gotta hope now. You just gotta hope. So, Evan McPherson, 3 for 3, made 49, 23, and 45 tonight. 36-yard field goal to take the lead in the jungle. I'm waving my terrible towel. Let's see if there's any hope left. Snap is away, kick is up, and it's right down the middle. 7 seconds left to go. At this point, you need a miracle. Will the Steelers get the miracle? Who knows? Great job for McPherson tonight. Four field goals. 4 field goals tonight. Yeah. Last drive of the night tonight. Is there any miracles left on Thursday Night Football? And we'll say that this is a great game for the reaction to comeback. So if you guys are watching here tonight, thank you guys so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. Even though I'm concerned about what's more likely going to happen in like the next 2 minutes or so. So we'll see. There's always a miracle. There's always a chance. McPherson ready to go. Ball is at the 35-yard line. We'll see what happens here. Kick is up. Will it go? And it will be a touchback. So, Aaron Rodgers will touch the ball one more time. 7 seconds left to go. 1st and 10. There can always be a penalty. There can always be pass interference. There can always be something. You just got to believe. It's looking bad now. You just have to believe. It ain't looking good, though. Steelers at the 35-yard line. 7 seconds left to go. You just have to hope for a miracle. Let's see how they do. Rodgers raises snaps the ball, throws, and gets out of bounds. 3 seconds left on the clock. It's at the 40-yard line. One last play. 3 seconds to go. 2nd and 5. Here we go. Rodgers in shotgun. 3 receivers on the left, 1 receiver on the right. Let's see what happens here. Can the old gunslinger have one more Hail Mary pass to throw? Will there be any flags? Hail Mary attempt on the way. The throw is up. It's no good. The Bengals win. DJ Ivy knocked it down. So the Bengals win 33-31. They improve their record to 3-4. Steelers lose 4-2. Still control the lead in the NFC, in the AFC North. Really good game of football tonight. Just wish it wasn't against Joe Flacco though. So yeah, great first reaction back, everyone. I appreciate everyone watching. I appreciate everyone commenting tonight. We saw a lot of new people in watching us tonight. Really do appreciate it. If you guys do want to support us, you can always watch our morning show tomorrow morning at 8 a.m. We also have our evening show, Bollocks, this evening at Monday through Thursdays at 5 p.m. We also have tomorrow night we will be broadcasting the St. Augustine High School Yellow Jackets football game. Co-broadcasting that with WFOR. We'll be starting that broadcast at 6:30 tomorrow. And then we also have if you guys would like to support the reaction, we have sponsorship opportunities available. We have you can always email us at blake904now@gmail.com. I appreciate everyone watching this tonight and have a phenomenal night. Good night, everyone.